Oh, all right. Sorry. Had some traffic. Good morning. Was it Tuesday? Tuesday. All right. Yes. I'm here, and Justin and Dave and Pat Ford and Mike. Here we go. 3 shows this week. I think 4 next week, I suppose. We'll find out, see how it goes the next week or two. What's going on with you boys? Anything new, Dave?
Same old, same old. Philadelphia, beautiful city. I'd say that.
So, you were there, right?
Yeah.
Can't believe I forgot that.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was that?
It was wonderful.
Yeah. What'd you do?
I saw my nephew. I saw my brother. Whole family was there.
This the punk hockey player?
Oh no, he didn't come. No, they didn't come. Unfortunately, yeah.
Is he still in
not
prison?
A punk, by the way?
Yeah.
Horrible call, but yeah.
Yeah, they had to move to Philly.
Yeah, it's probably true. Jesus.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. The whole Colleen clan was there,
Oh, the whole clan was there. Yep.
except for the punk.
Except for the punk.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Big Jack enjoyed himself
He did.
in the big city for the first time in probably
The big city.
a city for the first time. And,
Did he run up the stairs?
Left his house.
they didn't go to the stairs.
They didn't go to the- did you,
I
or
know.
no?
Yes, I did.
Did you run them up
Not
the
that
stairs?
steep, by the way. Very easy.
No, I know.
Yeah,
I
very
know.
easy.
Yeah. You did it.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Nice. Nice. Did you see the Liberty Bell?
We did we didn't go inside, but we saw it from the
Sure.
glass. Yeah.
Wow.
The line was long. We don't
Did
do
Big
that.
Jack see Liberty Bell? It's an American
glass.
icon looking at the American icon.
Right,
Did he
from
see
the
it?
glass. From the glass.
He
yes.
did.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Huh. A lot of people think the film Philadelphia is about him, but it's not, correct?
It is not.
Okay. Huh. Okay. So overall, good trip.
Overall, good trip.
Traffic horrendous driving there and back?
No,
or
it was actually fine.
Really?
It took like
That's a good break.
5.5 hours going 2, and then 4.5 coming back.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Do you just walk your dad up like a regular staircase, and he thinks it's
At this point. So it was good.
It was. I said to Mike didn't like my little bit before the show, but I had a dog sitter at the house.
didn't dislike it. It was whatever.
No, you didn't play into it, Mike.
I
You
can
didn't
tell
play
already
into
it's not
it.
going to be good.
No,
so.
it's not. That's a psycho move, though. An absolutely psycho move.
Oh.
I said to the woman watching the dog at the house, like, eat whatever you want, right? Which basically means, like,
You
stupid.
were staying at the home the whole time?
Yeah, I don't like that, but that's my
Is that
wife.
necessary, really? I mean, the dog has to go to pee.
They'd have to
and-
come 2 or 3 times at least, like, separately, so it's easier
Yeah.
to stay at the house.
Okay, so you stayed at your house. Slept in your bed?
I think they do, which is so fucking. I hate it. I
This is
know.
just a stranger.
What can I
What is
do?
wrong
What
with
can
you?
I do? I don't know.
You can say no. You can act like a man.
As opposed to what? Just having them show up and do the
Yeah,
3
a couple times a day.
You don't have a friend
Pay
that
them
could
to
do it
bring
or
them.
something?
No, all the friends were busy this week,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Yeah, and my family was gone. And all that
Okay, that's ridiculous.
I get to my
Something-
bit. I just want to tell the bit.
No, they sleep. We'll get to your bit. I can't wait.
It's not a bit. It's a thing that happened.
Well, you didn't like it, so don't make fun of the bit.
I like the idea of somebody just first like a dog person, which means they are all dog hair. They smell like dog. They're sleeping in your fucking bed. They're shitting in your toilet.
Yeah.
They're just eating your food. Why should they eat your food?
Well, you say that. You say like, "Hey, help yourself to anything." Right?
I don't say
you
that.
Well,
No
you
way.
you say that to people, like, "Help yourself."
I'd say
Take
here's $300. Buy food if you whatever. I don't know.
Well, you say it to people, don't do
I don't want to be. Huh?
200,
What's that?
the Mick amount.
No, right. Sure. Who can forget?
They only take 100.
That's right.
Like, I'm not falling for this.
Is that about snake? Is that what that was?
Yes, he was
Yeah,
snake
Snake,
sitting.
yeah.
Snake sitting.
Go ahead.
So I said, "Take whatever you want," thinking like candy or chips or fucking
But what happened,
water.
Dave?
This is a bit.
Yeah, I know.
They made fucking bacon and cooked like a little bit more than half of it. They left 2 pieces in an open pack in the fridge. What a fucking weird
Keep
cooking.
saying it's a bit. It's just a thing that happened.
What a weird thing
but-
for you to care about. Yeah, I would say it's a little.
Somebody made bacon.
You agree? You gave them
What about
carte
bacon?
blanche.
Bacon. You wanna
said,
make a
do whatever-
frozen
You said
pizza.
do whatever you want.
Yep.
Sleep in my bed. Fuck your boyfriend. Cook your food. Eat this. Do
think it
this.
was- it was
do
her
that.
and her dad,
Watch TV.
which is
yeah,
wild.
great. Yeah, fuck your dad. Do whatever you
It
want.
was her and her dad?
Your biggest issue was that they had 2 pieces of bacon. in
Bacon
there.
is just a weird thing to do in that spot. It's
This
a
sounds,
weird.
this sounds like it's a traveling father and daughter duo who just
Well,
fucking
he's retired.
scam people.
He needs something to do. He's
Yeah,
retired.
why is this a family
How old's
business?
the girl?
I don't like this.
How old's the girl?
I don't know how old she was. She probably was in college or something. Her dad.
I don't
she said
understand.
The dad was retired.
Is it?
Dad's
It's a
retired.
business.
Well, you hire them off of Rover. It's called Rover.com.
Oh, it's a, oh, it's like a exactly that.
Right. You get a dog walker, dog sitter, all that stuff.
Why do you trust this person in your house?
Was she like slow?
Well, they're approved by Rover, so you can trust those.
Stop
people.
saying Rover. It's starting to annoy me. Stop. It's starting to annoy me. Why? What? Okay.
And you pay that platform
Sure.
versus paying the person.
How much? Out of curiosity, how much is that?
I think it was only like $40 a day or
That's
something.
not bad.
Yeah.
But they get room and board.
food.
Yeah. They're wearing Dave's clothes.
Yeah.
It's weird that you don't know these people at all, though.
No, not at all.
And they're staying in your home.
Yeah, I don't like that avenue of it, but
I could
don't
never
have
be like an
another option.
Airbnb. I could have. You could pay me $1 billion. I would never cross my mind to rent my home to somebody ever, under any circumstance. For $1 billion, you could put in front of me. I would say no.
Yeah.
No chance. I don't want anybody. I don't want to stay anybody. I don't like staying in people's homes. I like to watch old episodes of whatever. Three's Company, sometimes naked on my couch.
Sure.
I can't do that if I'm staying with somebody.
Not even a vacation home.
I mean, you could. It would
No.
just be uncomfortable.
No, I think that's for assholes. Yeah.
So
Sorry.
we went to a wedding this weekend in
Still different
Colorado.
Yeah.
And they got a dog sitter too, but I asked the same question.
Who's
did
they?
not- the people who got married.
Oh.
They did not let the person sleep in their bed. They slept in the guest room. That's weird. And how do
Was
you
it really-
like,
was it
Why,
really
why is
do-
that?
what?
I don't have a guest room.
First of all, why is anybody staying in anybody's house when they're watching? Why can't they just check in 3 or 4 times? Where do they live, these people?
So
I think they lived in Stoughton.
the fuck?
Yeah, so they'd have to drive 30 minutes or what's called 20 minutes
So what?
each time. There
People
and
have driven
back.
longer from Stoughton to do stuff. They're new in Wellesley. That's true. You can't, like they can't. So all right. So but one dog or no?
One dog.
All right. What's the dog's name?
Harper.
Harper.
Yeah.
So Harper has to make water and defecate. Right. So in the morning.
Yep.
Okay. So you do that. Then you come back. What? Afternoon, night. I mean,
I'd say
Harper's
three
not,
times is
Harper's not up
safe.
during the night.
No.
So then what the fuck?
I'd say probably morning, like 1 o'clock. And
Do you have a
then
fucking
7
neighbor?
o'clock. I don't talk to my neighbors.
Okay, but does your wife? Does anybody? But these people you drink beer with.
The people
in
that typically
these
watch
schools.
the people that typically watch our dog were unavailable this week.
Your biggest concern with this whole thing is a piece of bacon.
That's a weird thing to pick out of somebody's like. That's weird food to cook in somebody else's
You
home.
you gave them freedom and
no.
they took it.
Take the frozen pizza. Take the Skittles.
Did you-
take the
did
chips.
Did you?
It's
did
an
you-
empty gesture.
Did you articulate that to them?
No, but you
That's on
shouldn't-
you.
That's not. You should not have to say don't cook.
If you say to them,
and put
if
it
you
back
say to them
in
the food is
fridge.
yours, some people are gonna go. Some people, and animal people are weird. They're gonna go too far with that stuff.
I'm
That's
kind of with
too
that.
far.
It's an empty gesture that you don't expect people to take you
Correct.
up
That's
on.
all.
They're
A
already
grown
sleeping in this
woman.
house.
Now
Robbed
Mike
her
cares about
dad.
the bit.
Huh?
Now Mike seems to care about the bit.
It's like if you say, hey, ever anything you need. No one ever means that. you
No,
know?
but they're staying in his house.
Yeah. The app doesn't provide someone that's a little closer that can just pop by.
No, it could have. You get a list of people.
What's that, Justin?
you can choose, and you can choose like you can either pay them per visit. So you could have been like, hey, 3 times a day, come in,
Correct.
let Harper out, and it would have been. I'm seeing it's around $20 a visit, $15 a visit,
That's a steal.
or you could have them live in your house for like
40 for more money.
Some people
Yeah,
don't
then
want
that's
to
your-
leave
that-
their
that
dog
is your
alone
fault.
all day. Yeah, no, I
I get that. I understand that,
Yeah.
but you couldn't bring the dog with you.
No.
So this is like $40 a day is not a lot.
No, it's not at all.
No, Justin would have fucking done it.
No, this was preferred. It was preferred by my wife that they stay with the dog. Yes.
Why don't you have Justin do it? He would have done
I
it.
would have done it.
Yeah, Miss
for
Patriots
next
game
time.
though on Sunday.
And I would have, yeah.
Well, he could have just stopped by. He didn't have to stay. He could
That's true.
afford it.
That's true.
I'll give him a key.
I just like the idea of the dad wearing Dave's robe.
Yeah, I mean, it's just weird.
You know how much of my sperm is all over my bed that he slept in?
God,
Nice.
I don't know how much.
That is weird why it's 2 people too.
how much comes in there?
A younger daughter, dad saying, "Hey, I'll help you." Like she's
I'll
just
help you. Like, is she
part-time
special
needs.
needs? It's
That's
just like
what I-
taking the dog
I
out.
get that though. Maybe they don't want the daughter to stay at home by herself all week and she's
Right.
younger.
Well, then
Some
don't
creep who
do
sperms
that
on his
job.
bed.
Yeah, but it's her job.
Well,
He's
don't
helping
stay
them.
there. Is my point. Just
Yeah.
drive back. It's a half hour. It's not that big a deal. It's what, an hour and a half, 3 trip, whatever. 2 hours, 3 trips. I don't know. Who knows? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. What else is going on?
That was it.
Yeah, good. Good. I've had enough anyway. Jesus.
Did you see this Robert Kraft on the Breakfast Club over the weekend?
I saw.
I think it was Friday.
clips.
He did it, and then yeah.
Yeah, he's now saying he fired Belichick.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he has to make it known every time he talks to he tried to appear cool with the rappers. He has to bring up Meek Mill, obviously.
Yeah.
because that's more of it's on a hip hop station.
Sure, another moron.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I don't. I mean, but everybody knows Kraft fired him. Like, I don't. Belichick hates him. He was criticizing the coaches yesterday. They hate each other. Like, that's the way life goes. I don't. And the Patriots stink. They're an embarrassment, and they're gonna. I mean, at least Drake may have played okay the other day. Justin.
He played good. He's definitely
fine.
They
He
made
was
the
good.
right choice.
Well, it's a little early for that. I mean, he's played one football game.
I agree, but
But we it's a fact he's played one NFL game. We can agree or disagree.
he started
I'm
one.
a little
That's a little-
flimsy on.
I mean, okay, you're right. He started one game. That's true. He's played 2 games, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. I will say this: if you're a Patriots fan, at least there's a reason to be optimistic that he could be good. He already looks better than Mac Jones ever was in terms of throws he can make.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Jones was
good.
rookie of the year, though, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Offensive
did he win
rookie
Rookie of the Year?
Am I wrong?
No, he was a
Pro
Pro Bowler.
Bowler.
Yeah, which I mean, but sure, great reason for optimism. If you're a Patriots fan, be happy about that. But I mean, this franchise is Mayo's a moron. And Kraft's, Kraft wants everyone to like him. That's what I've always said. I said this 6 months ago. This
Why
no
is he
surprise.
doing interviews? Like
Because he wants to be liked. That's why he did the documentary. He wants credit for something that, with all due respect, he deserves no credit for. He deserves no credit for those Super Bowl wins. He bought the team. Congratulations. If they drafted somebody else 199th, he'd be a fucking punchline. Like, that's the way it is.
Other owners would have gotten in Belichick's way, maybe. So I guess that would be
What do
the
you
credit. But I'm saying, like, with
in terms of
Jerry
being
Jones might
hands-on?
have butted heads with him or something.
Yeah, I
you know?
guess.
But-
Yeah, that's one. But I mean, I think a lot of coaches, a lot of owners, if a team was going to 9 Super Bowls, would stay the fuck out of the way.
Sure. Well, yeah, but you got to remember, like 2002, they missed the playoffs. You know.
Sure, but they just won the Super Bowl the year before. Like, yeah, I think most owners would have said, all right, like, you went 9-7, you won the
Right.
Super Bowl last year. Well, you're right. Some owners, like the Jerry Joneses of the world, would have meddled, but I think most wouldn't have.
Yeah.
But you're right. Like, if you've gotten credit, I mean, I don't like, what does he need credit for?
He
He's
doesn't
a
want
fucking
credit.
billionaire.
He told these guys he doesn't care about the Hall of Fame. He doesn't care about
sure.
it. He doesn't want any credit.
Was he wearing grills when he said this or no?
He was not.
Okay.
What do they call
One last
him?
question: why you believe you're not in the NFL Hall of Fame yet? Because I don't know why you're not.
I don't
It makes no
mean to correct this gentleman. It's actually the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I've been there with Harry. It's in Canton, Ohio, and we watched the Vince Lombardi part. And they had Dan Lauria, the father of Wonder Years, play Vince Lombardi in like a what's that thing they do now if you go see like Whitney Houston in concert?
Hologram?
Hologram. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
That is
Who's the donkey of the day now?
strange move.
That's true. That's true. What's that? Have Dan Lauria do it? Yeah. He played Lombardi on Broadway.
It's just weird.
It's okay. I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it. I was like, this is all right.
You have a hologram of a man who's not Vince Lombardi.
Well, that's true. But he played Lombardi on Broadway. He's very effective,
Sure.
I thought. Yeah.
I thought that was supposed to take off, the hologram thing.
I think people.
Did you go to a Bruce hologram concert?
No, I would not. It'd be depressing.
I think it was last year. Like AC/DC's doing it, I think.
Yeah, just
And the Beatles.
I feel like that's a very weird. Like I know Roy Orbison, they have it, and with Houston, and it just feels like a weird night because you have a lot. It's like the Frankie Valli thing we did last week. You actually have like a band and backup singers behind you, like live ones.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, the hologram pops up of Michael Jackson. That seems very strange to me. I would not want to attend that. No, I'm not. When I die, we're not doing that.
No hologram?
No Kirk.
I guess we'll just do a show. I'll just pop up here every day and just say my 8 things I say, and you guys can all react. That works for me.
It's fun.
Yeah. Let me hear from Mr. Kraft, who I do like after, despite all this.
Read that card.
Jealousy and envy. Wow.
Wait, if I don't really, to be honest, I don't care because on merit, I think most people who are objective, this is people, it doesn't mean anything to me. What I'm doing more in my foundation to combat, that has a greater impact.
I'm sorry.
Right?
I'm starting not to like him though, which is not. I don't want to do that because he's always been very nice to me. I don't need him to be like this. Don't do this.
He sounds good.
Yeah, you sound like 30 years ago though. I don't. He's dying to get in the Hall of Fame. First of all, like just say it.
Yeah.
It is weird. They're so arbitrary about owners. I mean, he has won 6 Super Bowls. Like if is that your standard?
Right.
Like Jerry Jones is in. Why isn't he in? Like
Yeah, 'cause
rarely
they-
owners just get in. Like the Broncos owner, the Pat Bowlen, the old owner, got in a couple of years ago. Like why'd he get in?
Because he was too successful. Like the run was too good. So they want to make
Well,
him
then why is
handle it
Brady
right.
in then? I mean, why is Brady going to get in? He was too successful.
Because he'll be years.
Belichick's going to get in.
He'll be
think
years
Blank's in.
removed from that success.
that?
At that
I
point.
think Arthur Blank's in. No.
No, he just got into the Falcons Hall of Fame.
Oh, that's
he put
what it was.
himself in.
Yeah.
So,
I like that movie.
yeah, so do
It's a
I.
power
Oh, I believe you. Think he's gonna be the first Kirk Minahan Show Hall of Famer? Fucking me. It'd be a whole weekend. But yeah, I mean, I don't. It's just weird. It's also just needy. This guy's got like $6 billion. Like it's just strange.
That's what I mean. The whole idea of the interview is weird. That he's doing it. Like, why does Charlemagne even want him on?
He's a fucking.
what is the-
He's a fucking needy guy. He's just a needy guy.
The 7 sports leagues and NASCAR, which is mid-America, and a different, I don't know how many NASCAR fans are listening to your
Probably
show.
a lot.
Why? Yeah, you don't think NASCAR fans listen to Breakfast Club?
Billions.
It's a little
Yeah,
racist,
a
if
lot.
you ask me.
Billions. That Bubba Wallace. That news.
That's so great. It was just a rope.
Said that at the time, Mike, and people got mad at me. I don't, you can't win.
There's never like, hey, we were wrong about it.
Nope. No. That part never happens.
It's crazy.
No. Oh, Jesus Christ. So we have some, first of all, couple of show notes, I guess. 3 show notes, maybe even 4. we are going to have a live screening of the final Aaron Hernandez episode. That's for sure. Do we know where yet? 10 o'clock I know is tough.
It is tough. We were just talking about because we didn't know if you'd want to do a show after that airs, but probably not because it'd be too late.
What?
Well, it's like you're gonna be on television. It's a
It's
big
a fucking
spot.
sleeping bag.
I know. It's gonna be
Out of
what,
your
11,
fucking
11:30
mind?
or
There's
something?
no zero. A live show after?
Well,
Late
just
show.
to react to what you just saw.
probably
So
do it.
Yeah. How about the next morning?
I think that'll be.
I don't think the world is going to be that interested in what happens in that episode.
Where is Kirk?
So we don't have to do it nearby. I guess is the point. I like that one in Arlington. I like that one.
That's a good one. I like the one with our boy though in Maynard who told that weird story about Babe Ruth or something. Is that what it was?
Babe Ruth would like not summer here, but like before spring training, he would.
In Maynard,
hang out
yeah, he
in
would
Maynard.
fish or something.
Yes.
Yeah, very strange guy. But you're right. 10. I don't know. The 10 o'clock thing is weird. There's no 10 o'clock show times anymore.
yeah.
Like 9:30,
During the
9:40, I
week, yeah.
guess. But I mean, it's
Yeah,
it's over at 11. So if there's 9 o'clock movie screenings, those are over at 11. So maybe we'll do something before. We should do a ton of gay shit before in tribute. Like Justin should fuck somebody. Dave should. Yeah, we should go
Hell
in.
yeah.
I
Okay.
think you're in, Justin.
Oh yeah,
Okay, you're fluid generation.
suck a dick.
Well, I'm sorry.
I said I'll suck a dick.
Okay, good.
For
Good.
Aaron?
There you go. All right, fine. You'll give Mike a blowjob before the show.
Terrific.
You're in for that, Mike.
Sure.
Good. There we go.
Exciting.
So we'll screen that. Number two is it is election season. We're doing our election night special, but also we are doing the debate. We are doing the Montante-Poehler Debate that you saw on social media yesterday. I don't know how if both parties agreed.
Montante is in.
Okay.
Polar's in.
Polar suggested.
Polar's
right?
in. Okay, so they're both in. So we just have to figure out where, when, and sort of how. So
Moderator.
yeah, I'm going to moderate it. I think. I think that's a big role for a big star.
I was
think
going
it's
to
time.
request that because I think
Yeah.
Josh, I don't know what his political acumen is.
I
don't know
think
how
they
much he's
said
gonna press
I
these
saw somebody
guys.
tweet. It's a good point. Josh and James should almost be sort of on the side, reactors. You know.
Oh, that's
Winners-
interesting.
winners, winner
I-
loses. We'll have a round table pre and post show, I think, as well with certain pundits weighing in. And I want sort of more of a debate feel conversationally, but in spirit of debate, there's always that town hall when people ask questions. So I think we will sprinkle in some Minifan live questions as well. Good. As Greg Polar debates Mike Montante, essentially stand-ins for President Trump and Vice President Harris. We need to figure out when that's going to be because we're 3 weeks out from the actual election.
Right.
What are we thinking?
I think you got to do it at least a week before. I
Oh,
would
for
say,
sure,
'cause
yeah.
it actually impacts the vote. So you want to give people time.
True.
Right.
That's true.
Right.
Yeah.
Change minds.
Do you think tempers will flare up or no? Montante's feisty. Polar's a big liberal. He hates Trump. Right. So I'll be curious.
Here I think might be the problem is a Polar. I can't imagine agreeing with any of Montante's points. Like
Yeah.
if anything pro-Trump, Polar's not going to agree with. When Montante's in here and you make a rational point, Montante will go, that's fair.
That's true.
That might be tough in a debate setting. It's a
That's
good quality
true.
to have, but not in
yeah,
a debate.
it might lose him in
Yeah.
the debate, which is
Yeah.
important. I think this could actually literally play a role in this presidential election. You're right, there. We a lot of swing states. So I mean, Donald Trump himself was on Bussin with the boys this morning.
Yes, he was.
So we have to figure that out. I'm happy to moderate. I do think there's a role for Steve, but we need some sort of liberal counterpart to Steve.
Which would have been Greg Polar.
Right.
Yeah,
Dave
who else would
suggested
that be?
Clemmer, oddly, yesterday.
I suggested
Clemmer, which is a terrible suggestion. I don't even know if he's liberal.
Well,
I think he is,
a
right?
Joke.
Huh?
We come in and call him a big lib.
Oh, yeah. I don't think he would
Oh, I
be
thought he
good.
was. I didn't even know it was
Yeah.
a joke. I thought he was.
I think he's like down the middle, isn't he?
Oh, I don't know.
Who knows? We need to find some liberal balance to Steve. We need experts. I want this to be a live, ideally prime time. But what time is it in Sweden? They're way ahead? 6 hours?
Oh. He's not going to fly here?
I mean, we're happy to have him here.
Should.
I mean, Montante would do that.
I mean, that's an
would
unfair
drive.
advantage to Montante if he is present with the moderator.
No, that should be if they're it's either both here or neither. Are here.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
6 hours ahead.
Right. So
So it's 4 or 5, right?
I mean, if we were doing like an 8 o'clock prime time here, can't do it for
2
him.
2 a.m.
Yeah, or it'd be 2 in the afternoon for an 8. It doesn't work.
Does he have a lot going on that he couldn't stay up late?
Probably. He's a busy guy right
You
now.
also want to be present of mind.
He's sharp.
You know, yeah.
You gotta be on the spot. So we'll see. I am eagerly anticipating how these guys answer the tough questions. I've already worked on a few, so we'll see. I think obviously our crowd is more conservative, but I'm going to put Montante as a slight favorite going in.
Oh yeah, I would think.
Don't
so.
you think?
Oh, but you mean among the fans?
No, I just think he's gonna win the debate.
The
I
fans
don't
think
know.
Polar's
I don't
going to
know.
win the debate.
Yeah, I know. They think Polar's smarter, but Montante, very dangerous. It's like George W. Bush. He appeals like a common man.
Montante could bring
You
up
know?
some points that Polar simply doesn't know how to respond to. You know?
You can get
So
him
could Polar, by the way,
flustered.
if he just like says a sentence. Both are, by the way, stumbling drunks. That's the other thing. So who knows? I don't know. But it's the beauty of that, Mike. It's like Tip O'Neill and Ronald Reagan. At the end of it, they'll be able to toss back a couple together. You
I like
know?
that.
Have a few laughs.
We've missed that in this country.
Yeah,
for
we're
so
still,
long.
yeah, and this will be in several countries.
That's
We're
right.
going to bring the world together.
Bob Kraft actually referenced that on the Breakfast Club.
Oh, he
Montante
did?
and Polar?
Oh, he did?
Tip O'Neill really hit with the audience, for sure.
You think those guys knew who he was?
You know, I go back. None of you were on the.
He was
earth
very
when
into this Kraft sound, by the
I'm
way.
just saying, Tip O'Neill. What is he doing?
Go ahead, but you can play it out. They've got to play it out. Play it out.
Ronald Reagan was president. But when he was president, there was a guy who was Speaker of the House by the name of Tip O'Neill. He was from Massachusetts.
This probably
Cambridge,
sounds
where
exactly
Harvard-
like my dad would talk when he starts talking about politics after like 3 drinks.
Oh,
This is what he would be like. He'd be like, you know, nowadays with Hillary and Trump or whatever, I just remember when Tip O'Neill and Ronald Reagan would have a couple of beers together.
those were better days.
Those were better days.
Was that like known back then? Were
Yeah.
they like, after this, we're gonna go get shit faced?
Well, they would take like pictures and like it was a photo op.
Oh,
I'm trying to think who played Tip O'Neill in the Reagan movie because they do that. They have a scene
do.
together. Who the hell is it? I think it's somebody we know, isn't it? Or no?
Personally?
Yes. No. Like
TJ Hubbard.
I think it was
Dan Lauria.
Dan Lauria. That's who it was. Vince Lombardi.
Oh,
Same guy. Yes.
he's big on today's
Yes.
show.
Name of the episode. I don't care what happens today. I'm giving my guy credit. Dan Lauria also, of course, famously played the Sandusky guy in the Law and Order episode, which is a great episode.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
I like that.
Yep. And the following the Wonder Years. What a run. And he's in Stakeout.
Was he grilled by Bob Costas in that episode?
I don't believe he was. No, he was not. What else? Oh, third note is I actually, and I got a ton of feedback. Even Barstool, they want to do this KMS Amazing Race thing.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sweet.
that is. Do we have any thoughts, updates on that from you guys?
Well, in terms of, I listened to Fridays. We didn't get into the
Sounds like
exact
a no
rules.
to me. I don't know.
No, but
It's been 5
Thoughts.
days, but yeah.
yeah,
Huh?
but thoughts on it are so everybody's trying to
Well,
find a
spitball. Go ahead.
different landmark. Like everybody has clues to get to a different landmark.
I will
or-
say this: people. I saw the guy who I said is the executive producer, which I think he thinks is real. Right? Okay. He's
Very
tweeting a
into
lot.
it.
Huh?
He's very into it.
He's mapped it all out.
Well, sometimes you get an executive producer credit, you're not really part of it, you know. But that's okay. I would tell these people, stop listing the places where we're going to stop. Like that takes away the show. And like honestly, Madawaska, Magnolia, that's very surface level. Like that's too obvious. You got to go deep. You know what I'm saying, Justin? Like deep. And that's where the Tims come in. The other, there's a billion people who know all this stuff. So they got to figure that out logistically. So, I don't know. It seems like a couple things have to happen for this to work, but I would like to do it in the spring of 2025 when the weather's good. Mike, are you in?
Yeah, my only question was I
First word
literally
was yeah.
I literally can't do any physical challenges anymore. Like not even like, oh, it's funny I can't play spike ball. Like I can't do fucking
Oh, yeah. We don't have to worry
Other
about
than
that.
that.
You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah,
You-
okay.
You just got to sit in the car.
that I'm in.
Don't worry. That's your role, yeah.
Beautiful.
You can handle it.
Perfect.
I'm the physical specialist.
Just do what you did. Just do what you did a couple months ago. That's all. Just sit in the car and go. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. You're a good vibes guy with Justin. you know?
All right, good.
I assume you want to be with Justin.
I would like that, yeah.
Yeah. With you, Justin,
Seems
and Ted.
right.
of course.
Perfect.
Yeah. Would the drips
great.
be interested?
Oh yeah,
Really?
yes.
Oh, okay.
It's one of my notes.
What do you? I'm sure it is. Huh. All right. Any other teams come to mind or thoughts from you guys, or Justin? Any thoughts from the show?
Is it one of those things where it's like we open it up to kind of anyone? can do
No.
it?
No.
Okay,
No.
so
no,
you
no.
would have to be
Well,
like,
I think we're gonna have one spot for a wild card where teams will, have to make their case to be a team. Yeah. Other than that, I'm gonna name the teams, but I'm staying out of the. I find. I'll just say recently I've learned in reality television, if somebody owns a company or has a name on a show, it can severely influence how other people act on the show. I won't give it any specifics or anything, but to the point where you want to, if you see the people who are influenced, you want to murder them if you ever see them again. I'm just, again, spitballing here. I don't know anything, but I'll stay out of all the... Like, I don't want to know, obviously, I don't know what the challenges are. I don't want to know where we're going. I can't if I'm playing in the game, right?
No.
Integrity.
Yeah, so you guys have to put this together. Well, Justin, you're in the game.
I am.
But Dave, you're in the game.
Right.
So we have to figure out, we have John in Scranton, who's still alive or no?
He is still alive, still breathing.
Probably checking every day with him with his heroin. And his crew have to put together a game. And that worries me to some extent. But I'm a control guy, but I got to trust these guys. You got to put your people in position to win.
When you say his crew, do you mean his GVE crew?
No.
Okay, got it.
Certainly
I just
not.
wanted to clarify.
I think there'll be some Barstool crossover in this as well, because people at Barstool reached out and they're actually semi-surprisingly interested in this. So,
I was going to say, how are you going to film it?
what do you mean?
Is
Each team needs.
Is every car expected to just like film it on their iPhone?
No,
No.
we'll have a guy with us.
That's yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we'll have again, it's sort of, if we're driving 700 miles, I don't think a camera guy will be with you for 700 miles, but I think
Right. They'll set you up.
they'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll figure it out. So, and my thing is, like, we're going old school. We start somewhere, Canorado, say. We start in Canorado, there's 12 teams, there's 8 teams, whoever, the host. You're off to the races. You don't have shit. You don't have a map. I mean, nothing. You are finding it on your own.
We turn our phone ins before.
Handing them in. You're on your own.
Great scene. Yep.
That's it. You're done. And you got to get from wherever. Point A to point B, 300 miles, probably getting somewhere 30 miles off the highway with no map, no nothing. And then go do your challenge, which probably stops along the way. I mean, I want these people to be as creative as they can be. And come with me with ideas that are without specifics. That's what I want to know. Yeah, I want to know how it looks because I'm very into this. Yeah, I can tell you guys are too.
Yes.
Thinking through it.
A single idea.
No, I love it.
You have an idea, Justin. We talked about this Friday. It's now Tuesday.
Yes. So I just didn't know
That's not an idea.
if the idea would be like, so all the teams go out and then whoever like creates the best content. It has nothing to do with content.
What?
It has nothing to do with content. It's just like get from point A to point B.
Oh, no, there has to be some content.
Well, there'll be content.
You got to have.
But
Some
not,
content. You got to have to have a
not
confessional.
live during it. Like you like
the show itself?
no, I'm talking about like when me and Mike go on the road trips, we're live streaming and we're stopping at places.
Probably not.
Not doing.
Depends how seriously we're taking it. If we want this to be a real show, no. I don't think that makes any sense. No, I think it'll be literally like, hey, we're taking a week off. We're going here and we're doing it. We're coming back. If we take the show seriously.
Yes.
I don't have a title yet, which is surprising.
Minifans Across America 2.0.
Yeah, but I'm in it.
True.
I am not a Minifan.
No.
God knows. I hate that guy. Like it's like we just we gotta figure that out.
So preparation for this.
Yeah. While we're trying to do the case, and we're trying to do everything else, and we're trying to do this, potential
Right.
live shows.
Right.
Yeah.
And all the contestants won't know what their objective is. So you literally have to study as many landmarks as humanly possible and how to get there and things
I
like
mean,
that.
if you want to win,
Right.
you want to win the big prize
Right.
of something.
Come in studio.
A golden ticket.
Look, if you like Shoppers Cafe, 2 free pizzas are yours.
Your own show on the network.
No, but listen, if you get Barstool involved, then things become serious. And I'll also say, like, we need some form of, I would suspect, automobile sponsorship for the show. I mean, it just makes sense. We're driving cars probably a couple of thousand miles.
Right.
So we got to figure that stuff out.
Yep.
But they've reached out. They're semi-interested, which is stunning to me. So off we go.
Yeah.
So we'll see. So I'm optimistic. Stuff to look forward to is my point. What else?
I don't think you guys on Friday addressed really the Jamel Hill tweet at you from the other day.
I thought we did. Did we not?
It was
You said she was
She
playful.
played along.
Yeah, it was very brief.
Yeah, she was. I thought for her was kind of playful. No,
I'd say so. Like the whole "if I got 20 haters" tweet that she had.
on the
out
last
there.
hater she has
Yeah.
or something. That's
Yeah.
probably true. I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess so. What else is she gonna do? She can't just say.
Well, she could not. She could ignore it. She could do whatever.
And by the way, fuck that guy. That guy saying the production quality is bad.
who's a Roland Martin?
First of all,
he had the
just
vice
stupid.
president on, didn't he?
He did. He's just stupid, by the way, because
Why, Dave?
Because he's not talking about production quality in terms of audio. He's talking about the fact that you stopped and started the audio, listening to her. That's what he's mad about.
Okay,
Yeah. So don't call us
Get him,
out.
Dave.
I didn't
Yeah.
listen. Okay, is that
Are you
true?
angry?
Yes, I can tell. I know exactly what he's talking
Well,
about.
he's welcome to join us if he wants to. But yeah,
Am I to understand based on something you said the other day? Did Montante think that was Reginald Val Johnson?
I think he did. Did you see that tweet? I think he did think that. Yeah, I think he did.
That's very funny.
Yeah. No. Might trip him up in the debate. He's got to
Did
be
I do
careful.
that?
He's got to be careful. But yeah, he's like, are these my worlds colliding? And a picture of Steve Urkel. was like, no, it's not. That's a black guy who's got thinning hair.
Slightly racist.
Yeah, like I don't know. He's done that before. He did another time too. Where he
Black people?
misidentified. Remember that, Justin?
Probably.
Dude, I don't remember the
Yeah, he
exact-
was like, we know who that is. It's like, well, they're both black.
I kind of remember that. Yeah,
I mean, Polar has to pounce on that stuff.
that's good. Yeah,
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
He'd be aggressive.
Yeah, Montante is going to be the alpha in that debate by a mile.
I think Polar's taking this election very, very, for someone who doesn't live in America, is taking it very seriously. Like, way more seriously than I am. I mean, to me, it's just, we're in like craziness now.
It's good.
And now you have, the vice president clearly reeling. Now, when she starts agreeing to go on Fox shows and
Rogan.
stuff like that, and Rogan.
So I guess they're both going on Rogan.
yeah,
See that.
yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
But then also on the flip side, Trump looks like the whole music thing yesterday was just like standing on stage while music is playing. He's going on Bussin with the Boys, sounding
Sounds like
worse than Joe Biden.
Sounded very low energy.
Yeah.
I would call him low energy Donald in that one.
Yep.
Okay. I don't. But also, look, I love Taylor and Will. They're both good guys. They're both friends of mine. I don't. It seemed to me they were purposely trying to avoid weighing in anything political. Like they would almost get out of the way. My thing is, if you have Trump on, like. If you want to just have him on so one episode gets a bunch of clicks, do it, I guess.
I think that's what they're doing. I don't think either of those guys give a fuck about.
But like, why even have him on, man? It doesn't interest. Like, I don't know. Like, you either do it or you don't. That's my take on it.
They get a lot of attention. Now a bunch of people say Bussin' with the Boys over and over again. And
Yeah, but is anybody gonna listen to it 8 episodes from now because he was on once with them?
some people might.
I mean, but they're just like, they have no personalities during the interview though, because they seem nervous to me.
They only asked one, let's call it political question, which was the unity question at the
I
end.
guess.
Will's
I mean, my thing
pretty
is,
right-leaning, I think.
I think they both are probably. I don't know. I have no idea, but you know, like I said, it was fine. Like my biggest issue was Trump sounded like he was about to fall asleep.
Yeah.
If you're elected in November, like how will you look to unite everybody through your communication, your behavior?
It's a great question. That's a great question. So you want to see the country united, but we have like two very different. You have a very conservative side and a conservative side, and then you have people that want to see an open border and things. I mean, you know, a lot of it's so far out. Like, for instance, they want men playing in women's sports. I don't think I could ever say I'm thrilled about that, okay? I've seen it. I've seen people really hurt. In the Olympics, you had 2 boxers that transitioned to women, and in the women's boxing, they both won gold medals.
Is Barstool shut down today, by the way?
Oh, right.
Is everyone okay with Trump being on the Barstool podcast?
Did they ask Big Cat if this was allowed?
I don't know. People writing essays and crying at their desks today? Or no?
Politics are serious.
Yeah. Is everyone okay? We were driving that. We were doing a Sacco show when that happened. I talked to everybody for some reason. Everybody was asking me that day. Erica, Dan, Kat, everyone. I'm like, I don't know. The fucking president asked to you just say yes. I don't, you know.
That's a good sign, though. People are less. Maybe this one will be less crazy if he wins.
I guess. Boy, I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. He's going to win, which I did not think 3 or 4 weeks ago. He's definitely going to win now. Definitely.
Is it looking that good?
Yes, he's definitely
Really?
going to win. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. I think people are. It's funny. Vice President Harris was running a great campaign by not doing anything. And then the social media pressure was, you're not doing any interviews. So she fell into that pressure, started doing interviews. Now she looks bad because she does those interviews.
Right.
Now she's doing interviews where she's going to look really bad. It's like, just she should have done what she was doing the whole time. Just fucking stay out of it.
Yeah, Rogan doesn't really get confrontational, but if he brings up a lot of shit about like the vaccine and stuff, that could be bad.
It's gonna be. And she's doing with Brett Baer. Is that what she's doing with on?
Yes,
yeah,
Wednesday.
It's gonna be terrible for her. Terrible. I don't know why she's doing it other than she's panicking. Which, you know, I guess I understand. The Walls is a moron, so it's just a disaster. Fucking Trump is gonna be president again.
Pennsylvania's going Kamala, though. I could tell that over the weekend.
Oh, sure. You got a sense of it.
I
Yeah.
could feel it.
What were they saying?
Pulled the
Just the
audio.
signs everywhere.
You mean like in the
energy.
city itself, which is definitely not liberal always.
You could just tell it permeated outside of the city.
Did you
as
make your
well.
way out to like Butler, PA? Were you there or no?
No, I wasn't necessarily, but you could just
Wish
feel
you had
it,
been one
the
day.
energy.
Necessary.
Well, yeah. I mean, so the city itself, you feel like might actually go for a liberal this time.
Shocking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
First
good, I know.
time.
Good take.
Yeah.
Good take.
Shocking.
Did you go to that casino next to where they play baseball or no?
No, I did not go to that. No, no.
What's that?
It's called Live.
Live. Okay. Gino was not there.
I didn't see Gino
Didn't see
anywhere.
Gino.
Yeah.
What else, guys?
Where is those? I don't even know where those are. Those must be. They're not anywhere near the city. I
think
don't
they're in the city.
Oh, I didn't see them.
It's a weird city. I'm not a fan of it, but but I don't like cities anyway. But yeah,
I thought it was clean. I feel like it always gets a rap for being dirty, but I thought it was clean.
What rap is
What
that?
parts did you go to?
I was right around City Hall.
Yeah,
Running around.
Yeah. Hey, 35,000 steps each day.
Nice.
really?
Yep.
35,000 steps
30.
while running
Every
at
day?
all?
Yep.
No.
No,
You have
it's
proof of
actually
that?
Just one day. Actually, hold on.
35,000?
That's a lot.
I went to Colorado over the weekend.
You mentioned that a couple of times.
Lake Estes.
Very nice. Colorado's great. Where were you?
Never been.
Were you in Denver?
Yes.
Oh, for a wedding as well?
Yes.
That's what, like 15 miles?
They say that. I don't believe that.
I saw a bunch
There's
of
no
elk.
way.
What's that?
I saw elk.
Hold on, we'll get to that, Pat. It's important. I just want to hear Dave confirm his steps.
Sure.
Yeah. This is not
17 and
gonna
a
go well for
half
me.
miles.
Zero chance on that.
How do you get it by day? It's got to be somewhere.
I don't know what app.
You're right. It does. have to
Your
be
health
so.
data. Your health data.
Oh, I don't use that.
Show well health data. All right. Well, I can't find it by day. I know for a fact I was over 30,000 on Saturday.
You just said 35,000.
Yeah, but
It was every
it was
day.
like somewhere between 30 and
You
35,000.
said every day.
So even the day.
No, I told you. I
drove-
already admitted to the other lie. Friday it was not 30,000. Yeah,
You also drove on Sunday,
it was
right?
20 plus. It was 20 plus.
Nice hotel?
Yeah, the Marriott down there. Yeah,
It was probably more than one, I suspect, in that city.
very nice hotel, I guess. Yeah,
What are you worried about? You've already stayed there.
I've already what?
What are you worried people are going to see you or something? I don't understand.
No.
The one down there?
Yeah, Marriott is right in by City Hall. It's
Okay.
right there. That's
Nice,
all.
yeah?
Yeah, it was nice.
Good. Okay, nice. Okay, good. What's the room temperature for you?
66.
Nice.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah, it was fine.
Nice and cool?
Yep.
That's
Water
not bad.
pressure was great.
Good.
Really
Good.
was. Bowling alley, not so much, but
Oh, you went bowling. Okay. How was your trip?
It was lovely.
Yeah?
They didn't have
Just you and your wife or no?
We brought my son. My daughter stayed with my mother-in-law.
Okay.
The elevation change would have been too much.
That's
but
tough. Yeah, that's tough.
It was very nice. I did some hiking. I picked up frisbee golf. You ever play frisbee golf?
No, I haven't.
What a sport.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my new thing. I think.
You think so?
Gus does it, and
Rolf.
Don't you play real golf?
yeah,
That's why I play frisbee golf then.
because it was a rush. Our hotel,
I'm not a big frisbee guy.
Rush.
Our hotel was right next to a frisbee golf course that was just wide
Staying in
open.
the hostel?
No, we stayed at like a motel that had a window unit AC, but other than that, it was
Why'd
nice.
you stay there?
Listen, it was tough availability. Oh, what's that movie, The Shining?
Yes.
That hotel was right there.
Yeah, right. Sure. It's in Colorado.
I avoided that like the plague.
Okay.
But,
I mean, it's not real, but yeah.
I thought it was.
No, I know, but you realize it's a Stephen King book. It's not the documentary, The Shining.
What was?
It's actually haunted, though, correct?
Well, I don't think anything's haunted. So, I mean, what are you, Dale Arnold?
Yes,
I mean,
it's actually haunted.
I don't know. I mean, it's people who said that, but I mean, like, the film itself is a work of fiction.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's
no.
based on
Everyone.
Stephen King.
Maybe people were messing with me. Yeah, I knew it was. Okay.
Stanley Estes.
Stanley
Yeah.
Kubrick directed it.
Yeah, that
Or-
probably. Yeah, I think I was duped.
I'm a big fan of that movie, though. I did watch with Harry the first half of Full Metal Jacket last night,
Oh.
which is fan-fucking-tastic.
Purposely, you shut it off.
Well, I said to him, I was like, the movie sucks. Once
Yeah.
you get it, which is true. Well, it's true.
It has nothing to
Yeah.
do with the first.
No, D'Onofrio, if you haven't watched the film, kills Hardman, then he shoots himself, and then I was like, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
It
a,
is
that's a
great.
nice way to let him live.
Who's that? Harry?
Harry, like to see it that way is the
Yes.
right way to see it, I think.
Yeah, as I said, I was like, he's like, the Vietnam stuff is like terrible, just terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible, terrible, terrible. We watched 2 Terrifier movies as well. Did not watch Terrifier 3 yet, but yeah. Art the Clown I'm okay with. I'm okay, but yeah. What were you saying?
The Shining.
Golf?
Oh, frisbee golf.
Shining is
yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
your kid's socks?
Yeah, this is what I get for my birthday every year. My kids on socks. Another question I had. Say hypothetically your wife's birthday is today.
Mm-hmm.
At what point do you stop doing gifts? Like we've been married for 3 years.
I think you're probably still in
hypothetically.
that
Really?
era, I think. Yeah.
Been
How long have you been
together
dating for?
We've been 10, 11 years.
Yeah,
You get to stop doing gifts? I didn't know that.
I think at some point.
I
I mean,
think
yeah,
you
sorry, when
have
kids,
to.
the kids get older, it's like
Yeah.
less.
Gifts
Oh.
are fucking stupid.
I like
I
that.
agree.
That sounds
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, yeah.
It should just be experiences. That's the gift.
What do you mean by that?
Like you should plan trips.
come.
You should.
What?
And make her come.
Wow.
I'm sure he does that plenty.
Okay.
Jesus
No, like trips, shit like
We were
that.
gonna go look at pumpkins tonight, but I
Yeah,
guess
well, that's a
maybe
good
I'll pull an
start.
audible.
That's a good
Stop the room.
start. Yeah.
It's like a John Pelletier moment.
It's good foreplay.
Shocking.
it's so out of left field.
I'm definitely not letting him watch my dog. I know that.
Yeah, that's true. Make her come, huh, Justin?
That's right. Yep.
Okay.
Once a year. Happy birthday.
Yeah, there you go. It's like Tony would go down with his wife once a year on her birthday.
That is
Sopranos. Is it her birthday today?
Today, yep.
Oh, well, then yeah, you should probably do. Want to take her out to dinner or something, though?
We're going to do that. Then we're going to go to Roger Williams and look at the pumpkins. Ooh. Roger Williams Zoo.
Yeah, not the school.
No.
Well, I mean, just you and her for dinner?
No, we'll bring all the whole clan, both the Chitlins.
Yeah. Where are you going? What kind of place? I want the specifics, man.
Jeez, I haven't thought this far ahead. I was thinking to do somewhere near the zoo. Maybe like an Applebee's or something along those lines.
Boy, man.
There is an Applebee's.
Really going big.
I love Applebee's.
I'm sure those kids don't freaking fall on that when she's squirting left and right with that big birthday gift of yours.
Well, that's part of it.
Applebee's in the zoo. Wow.
And coming. You're
Boy,
forgetting
the
the
rain
big.
boots.
Sounds like kid number 3 is but 9 months away.
No, I'm getting that taken care of soon.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, yeah.
You're done. 2 and you're done?
Boy, girl, toast. See you later.
Absolutely. There's no debate on your wife's end about that?
2 dogs, 2 cats. We had 10 fish. There's a lot going on, so no more needed.
Yeah.
We're
I don't know if
good.
I'd include 10 fish on that list.
I had 10
He said
fish.
last of it. He did say it last, to be fair. Huh.
A lot going on.
2's plenty. Yeah. Right, Dave?
Yeah, I'd say 2's plenty.
You're not having 3.
Yeah, after this trip, they annoyed me so much.
Really?
I think I'm done.
Wait, do you have 2 or you have 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you were thinking about
Well, you're
having
old,
3.
though.
I was thinking of the 3rd. Yeah, 38.
Did your wife say an
39
age?
December. Yep.
You can't have kids that old at that
You
age.
can nowadays.
I know,
That's
but you
not
don't want to.
nowadays.
You want to be fucking. I guess I was 37 when Harry was born, but yeah.
Babies are cool. They're a good excuse for everything.
They're great. Babies are great. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like, I mean, that's.
57 isn't so old.
No, but the more. Also, there's health concerns when there's a chance the child's going to be disabled if a woman's in her 40s having a kid, a higher percentage.
No, that's a good point.
Hey, it can happen in their 20s, too.
That's true. Trust me. Yeah, that's a good point. All right, what else?
Well said.
Did you see Saturday night?
Yeah, it was okay. You see
I
a
saw
mic
it,
or
too.
no?
Yeah, I was going to ask if you still wanted to do a Why You Laugh.
I mean, if you want me to.
I don't have another episode prepared.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll do it. When do you want to do it?
If you can do it this week.
Sure.
If not, no big deal.
When are you back here?
Thursday, which would probably be bad for you.
Probably be back. I could do tomorrow after this, but you could probably want to do after the show.
I can do it tomorrow.
No, so-
If you can.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, can I give some thoughts before we say them?
I suppose.
Why are you laughing? Why Mike.net? Go subscribe. Why are you laughing?
Guys, act surprised when you hear it on my show.
The problem, I like the some parts I liked fine, but first of all, they cram. I overthink stuff. So, like, I can't just go in for a movie like that and be like, it's fun. Like, it's a movie. It's SNL. Who cares? I watch stuff. I'm like, this makes no sense. A lot of this makes no sense.
I was the same way.
lot.
I never messaged Jeff D. Lowe, and I messaged him to be like, how bad was
I thought you
it?
said Jason Reitman.
He goes, I give it an 82 out of
He
100.
did. He gave it an 82.
I was very surprised.
Yes.
Because he kind of agreed with me on a lot of the things I hated, but it seemed like he thought it was
I
good.
think you just had a good time.
Yeah.
There's just things in it. Like,
It's ridiculous.
Like Willem Dafoe plays a character. Did you see it, Justin?
I did.
Okay, Willem Dafoe plays a character. Willem Dafoe honestly might be the best part of the movie in a weird way, or just the batshit like J.K. Simmons and Milton Berle's actually like good. Like it's so crazy.
But, yeah, okay,
like,
but it's insane.
Oh, it's stupid. But
Yeah.
stuff never happened. But if you buy in, it's like that Lakers show, which drove me nuts.
Yeah.
If you are okay with everything, then it's fine. If you nitpick things, then it'll drive you nuts. Like Willem Dafoe plays a character who essentially runs NBC, is what we're led to believe, and wants everything in his power for Saturday night not to go on the air because he wants Carson reruns on the air.
I didn't get that I don't understand that.
Why you want the Carson stuff on?
How is that an anti-Carson negotiating ploy?
To put more Carson stuff on?
Right.
I think the deal was back then, I could be wrong. I think the deal was that Carson was not getting as much money as he wanted for syndication stuff on like Saturdays.
But what I'm saying is if the network has to keep running, can he ask for more money? That's
Well, I
what
think
I didn't get.
that's the thing. They were negotiating, right? Wasn't that the deal?
Right, but what my point is, wouldn't he want
This is the
SNL?
kind of magic you guys are going to hear again in a couple
Wouldn't
of
he
days.
want SNL to be a hit so that he can say, "Hey, we have this"?
Well, that's the thing. Of course, he wanted. Well, the other thing is he so badly doesn't want the show on the air to the point where like he waits till the last second to greenlight it. So he's so anti this and so sure. Like the thing is, he basically the big reveal is that Philip Seymour Hoffman's kid, who plays Dick Ebersol, tells.
It was good, I thought.
That
was a good scene.
But I think they're both very good. Like I think the kid who played Lorne Michaels, who played the young Spielberg in The Fabelmans, is very good. It's just not like.
It just didn't feel like Lorne Michaels.
Yeah, correct. But I like him. I think he's a good.
12.
Huh?
Looks like he was 12.
Yeah, it's the other thing. He's got a very young face. But I actually like him as a screen presence. But he finally says to him, like, hey, like, this is all bullshit. Like, they're doing this just to fuck with Carson. So I'm to believe that Willem Dafoe's character, in a way to fuck with Carson, is so worried about that he's willing to fly in like 100 affiliate owners around the country for some dinner. Like, A, do that. B, he's also obsessed with Belushi signing a contract. If the show's never going to go on air, why does he care if Belushi signs a contract or not?
Right.
Like, stuff like that makes me fucking, watching the movie, I like things that make sense. That makes me fucking crazy.
And I couldn't get past it because fucking with Carson would be if the show was good.
Right. But also the other thing is like this idea that like Willem Dafoe just rolls in an hour before the show, has no idea, has never seen it. It's like, oh, what's a Saturday night show? And then like he's like, all right, well, you know what? I like what you guys are doing. It's bullshit.
And that like Lorne Michaels is at a bar 5 minutes before.
Oh, it's crazy. He signs a writer.
It's madness.
But if you are willing to suspend disbelief and go and just have a good time, like I can see why people have a good time. Like Colleen would probably enjoy it.
Yeah, it looks like a movie I'd enjoy.
Yeah, like you don't know if you don't know anything. If Jason Reitman, if we had him on, he's like, hey, look, like I took a ton of liberties. It's basically fiction. I'd say, all right, but I don't think you would say that.
I think if you don't know anything about SNL, you're distracted. You're like, what the fuck is
I also
this?
I also am just not a big fan of like, it feels very like TV movie of the week, like 1996 when somebody's playing like Dan Aykroyd to me. It just, I never get past it.
I thought they were actually pretty good. The guy that played Chevy Chase
was very
Belushi,
good.
I thought they were pretty
Belushi
good.
was okay. Gilda was way underplayed.
It seemed like Belushi, I guess is all I'm saying.
Yeah, but that's like it's like playing Farley almost, you know, it's like you're just doing the wacky things. It was, I didn't like as much as Jeff. I didn't hate it. I like some parts of it. I like the Ebersol Michael stuff. Like I like all the stuff where they're not, you know, like reenacting sketches.
Right.
But like they're sitting there and they're all like, this movie, this show's gonna fail. Show us why we're funny. And then like Andy Kaufman does his Mighty Mouse thing and they're all hysterically laughing. I'm like, it's not that funny.
Why was the kid? I don't know.
How is this comedy?
Yeah, like I mean, I get it. Like I get Andy Kaufman. I'm like, yeah, it's not that funny. I give it like a C+.
And the idea that would be used to pitch the show didn't make
well, also
sense.
in a burst of like 3 minutes.
Moments before.
Right, where Lauren Michaels like, you know what, Chevy, why don't you do Weekend Update? Like 3 minutes before. He's like, you know, say your name too.
Yeah, I thought it was really dumb. But
Anyway,
I guess I didn't mind.
I want to give it all away. I want to give it all away.
Thank you.
So, yeah. I do want to hear Craig's thoughts too. So,
Craig won't be involved. Don't worry.
He's not going to be there?
Not if we're doing it here. No. If these guys
that's
can
true.
do it,
That's a good point. Yeah,
press
Justin saw the
record.
movie. So
No clips. It'll be good. Breeze right through.
I'm looking forward to it.
Hopefully, there's no breaking news this time.
Could I break news quickly?
Remember last
Sure.
time you guys did that?
I say you're
Breaking
looking at your
news.
phone.
Yeah, breaking news. Devontae Adams has been traded to the Jets.
Who
Heard
is
it here
that?
first.
Who is that?
It's exciting. Wide receiver for the Raiders.
Ooh.
Used to play with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, they're reunited.
Green Bay.
Don't the Jets stink?
Yes.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Oh, that was the Pat McAfee thing.
Yes.
What was that?
We saw
Tweeted
Pat,
eyeballs.
He tweeted out emoji eyeballs.
Why don't you just
I've
tweet out
always
the,
wanted to
why don't you just
break
tweet out the news?
Well, this was an hour and a half ago.
Dave goes out. That must be big. Something must be happening. Pat McAfee tweeted out eyeballs, and Justin goes, "Yeah, but it could be something like Aaron Rodgers is retiring." And I was like, "Well, that would be pretty big."
Decent news.
It's a good point. It's a good point.
I feel like an insider.
I like that the only breaking news we break on this show now should be like Jets related.
It's 2 weeks in a row. I'm not very into it.
All it should be is just about the Jets.
True. Jesus. What else is going on?
Gronk has a new podcast. You heard this?
Oh, does he really? God.
With Mutt?
We're not the smartest dudes, Julian.
No.
But we're also not the biggest idiots.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
we are idiots in a good way, though. In the best way
we're
possible.
not like IQ gonna like knock you off the charts. Welcome to Dudes on Dudes. I'm Julian Edelman.
I'm Rob
It
Gronkowski.
physically pained me
And
the first
this-
time I heard it.
Just guys being dudes.
It's exactly what you think, Gronk.
Well, so is Edelman's doing another? He's doing well with the other podcast, right?
Yeah, he's doing another one.
So why? I mean, I'm sure it'll do fine. I guess
The other one's actually like a decent concept.
Yeah, I see the clips. It seems like people are into it. I mean, I think he's
Well,
going to show
it
it to
seems like
Wilbur, right?
New England fans specifically really
Yeah,
enjoy it.
so,
Yeah.
that's
That's
fine.
that would be his audience.
But like what?
Who's the first guy we're gonna do, Rob?
And we're going to start with a former player, a guy that everyone knows, a Hall of Famer out there,
Guy that we played with
a guy that we play with on New England,
on New England.
about 2 years for you,
2 years for me.
a quarter season for myself.
Randy Moss
my
kicking
rookie
things
year.
off?
1 and a quarter for me.
They're being vague on purpose, I think. And then, yeah.
Does
Am I
sound-
right?
That
Yes,
seems
it
right.
was.
Yeah.
But they don't even
Randy.
have him on. They just talk about
That would
it.
have been about one of my first 3 guesses anyway. Other than Brady.
Yep.
Like Brady's not their first guest.
Well, Moss isn't even a guest. I don't believe. They just talk about him.
Is he a dude?
Is he a dude?
He's definitely a dude.
Oh,
Mosses?
Dudes on dudes.
Straight cash, homie.
Okay. That's true.
All right.
You loved your dudes.
I love
You
dudes.
loved hanging on your dudes.
Well,
That's
It's
That's the
exhausting.
vibe I get from Kelsey's brother too. I'm
Fucking
like,
exhausting.
Kelsey's brother, I'm like, leave me alone. I get it. You're having fun at games. Like you wear shirts and you dance around. Go away.
Women love
that
him
happened
right
quickly.
now.
Who?
Women love Jason Kelsey right now.
So that's what this
What women?
podcast is, right? People
All
being like,
women.
"Oh, we
They
want
do?
another Kelsey
All
brothers.
women love Jason.
Oh, he's
Kelsey.
marked himself as that. He's like the lovable fat. Like,
Yep.
yeah, it's a good move.
Yep. And you see that camera guy? Like that was viral this weekend. The guy who fell. It was like a camera guy on a roof who fell filming him this weekend.
No,
Oh, you didn't see that?
no.
Oh, he dropped his like probably $20,000 camera on the ground. Yeah.
Wow. Is there a point to that story or no?
He's dead. Don't worry.
It's just like everything Jason Kelsey does like turns into a viral moment of Taylor
Why?
Swift. Because they just love him. He's friendly. He's goofy. He can get drunk on TV. Nobody cares apparently.
So, I mean, he's not funny. It's like Kevin Millar. It's like not funny. The thing where everyone acts like athletes are funny. He's like on the Mount Rushmore of it now.
It's like Pat McAfee funny. It's like personality more than.
Oh my God! I saw somewhere. I was flipping around and saying McAfee was on. I don't think I've ever watched it really. And he's like, we have Nick Sirianni on, and it was one of their guys with like a bald head, and they were fucking cracking up. I was like, this is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's a tough watch.
My butt.
Ever seen them? Very successful, way more successful. Congratulations. Fucking terrible.
A TV was on. I'm listening for a second. I go, what is that? And my buddy goes, it's a College Game Day. It was Pat McAfee. I legitimately thought it was like he put on the gospel channel or something. I thought he was doing like a sermon. He's just like preaching.
I mean, I know Dave gets upset about this, but I don't really understand it.
I don't really love his. I get why people love him. I don't personally.
You do?
love him, but I understand the appeal. Yeah, because he's
He's
crazy.
charismatic.
He's goofy,
He's got a personality of some kind.
Oh, and they
Sleeves are
suck
optional.
him off on ESPN. Like
Do they really?
They say he's like saving Game Day, which Game Day's been around for how many years? For God's sake, I don't think it needed.
But
saving.
if he was not, it would be if Lee Corso was just putting on the head every day.
he'd still get monster numbers. I think.
But it gets very stale. Like he gives it a younger feel.
Yeah,
I have no idea. What else?
he was good on wrestling.
You see, Christian Fauria started a new thing.
No. Justin, you're lifeless today. What is it?
I'm not lifeless. I'm alive. Coach to win.
This is Coach to Win. Each week, we're going to take a deep dive into the world of coaching, and we're going to try and focus in on the impact it has on players on and
I know
off
we've done
the
this a million times on the show. Why does every thing start like that with that same music and the same?
I don't know.
Like, why is it every one? Is everyone just stupid? Like, what story are you doing? A podcast about coaching?
Start with Wiggy and the
Like, tell
100 grand.
Well, it's better than him just talking sports of the week. Like at least he has an angle
Telling
to his
like
show.
people how to coach kids or something? Or?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, you think that's a good idea?
Yeah.
I'm a fan of the rink shrinks.
That's true. I never thought of that. 20 people aren't going to listen to that.
Oh yeah, he's not going to do numbers.
What the fuck is he doing?
You didn't hear who the show's for though.
Oh, let me hear it. Good.
on and off the field. So who is Coach to Win for? Coach to Win is for coaches. It's for players, and it's for parents.
Wow. Sounds like everybody.
Maybe I will watch.
That sounds so
You're a parent.
terrible.
It's for you.
Oh, my God. Poor guy.
To
Is he by
Justin's point,
himself?
at least yes. Well, he interviewed John Gruden for his first episode. That
Wow.
was great. John Gruden's trending right now.
Back on TikTok.
Hey, he's crazy.
He's
on TikTok.
trending?
Yeah, he's doing big numbers on TikTok. Yeah.
Oh, like, it's,
Calling
people just
people
making
the F
fun of him?
word.
Or
It's like
no?
John Gruden loves football or something like that, and he's just going nuts.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But at least he started his YouTube channel. Justin was pointing out that Gresh has been teasing a YouTube channel for weeks.
Yes, he
on.
now
And
said
has
it's going to start in November.
Well, I mean, you got to get it all right.
I'm going to ask his
He's
brother.
waiting for Shander and Mutt to be done, I think.
That's probably true.
yeah.
Smart.
There's like no difference between Gresh and like Shander, really.
No, it's about
Like too loudmouth, like idiot, like sensitive. You know?
Gresh would be handling that show the exact same way.
Exact same
Yeah,
way.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, just assaulting Mutt every week. Pat's the biggest Mutt guy in the world.
I hate Eton Shander with
As do I. I'm
Why don't
with
you guys
buddy.
ever blame Mutt?
I do privately to myself.
I mean, he fucking he's the one that pitched him. He's the one who told me this guy was gonna be great.
I was very frustrated about it. I just there's nothing I can do at this point.
Yeah, it's Mutt's fault, but we can still hate Eitan Shander. Like, Eitan
Hell
Shander
yeah.
is a douchebag.
Yep.
He is, but he owns Mutt.
Great A.
He's Mutt's boss. It's crazy. Jesus, it's just so upsetting. Oh, here we go. Fall is here and winter is coming. Gutters need to be cleaned and your heating system needs its regular maintenance. Your home is your biggest asset. If you're Y-O-U-R, like me, who wrote this copy out of curiosity?
If you had one guess.
Well, I know, Justin. I think we all know the joke, Justin. Keep up. And can't do anything, then this is the program for you. Upkeep by McDonald Contracting takes everything you should be doing on your house on an annual basis, like heating, cooling, maintenance, gutter cleaning, power washing, handyman services, vent cleaning, window washing, and puts it in a customized package. Sign up for 3 or more of our services to get a free gutter cleaning. Visit the website, upkeepmyhome.com. Upkeepmyhome.com to fill out the form and get a quote. That's upkeepmyhome, promo code Kirk.
Gotta read from
Gotta do it. Gotta
Do
do
it.
it.
This is the
Do
part.
it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm just a regular Kirk fan trying to grow a company. Help me help you and sign the fuck up.
Okay, so this whole time, now I've been listening to this ad read.
yeah.
I've been imagining Kirk Minahan telling me to get this product.
Not me.
It's from the perspective of the advertiser.
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't realize that.
Yeah. You break character at the end. I'm just a regular Kirk fan trying to grow a company. Help me help you and sign the fuck up.
But it doesn't
So I
say.
should say sign the fuck up keepmyhome.com.
Yes.
Don't you think, Justin?
That's a good punch up.
I mean, I don't want to tell this guy. Wait, is it me telling him or is me
That's
telling
the thing.
him
It
telling
should say
you-
he's just a regular Minifan. Not I'm. You're reading it. You see?
Right, I'm sorry. Right,
You're not
all
a
right,
Minifan.
I got you. Upkeep by McDonald contract. Fall is here and winter's coming. Gutters need to be clean. And your heating system needs regular maintenance. Your home is your biggest asset. If you're like me and can't do anything, right? So that's me.
Yeah.
Okay, all
Right?
If you're like me and can't do, well, it's hard to tell because again, yours not correct. But if you're like me and can't do anything, this is the program for you. Upkeep by McDonald Contracting takes everything you should be doing on your house on an annual basis, like heating, cooling, maintenance, gutter cleaning, power washing, handyman services, vent cleaning, window washing, and puts it in a customized package. Sign up for 3 or more of our services. So it should
Right.
be,
Yes.
should be their services,
His
Their
services.
services.
Yeah, there.
right?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
No, unless you're
You're still reading
taking
it,
on
yes.
the persona of McDonald contract.
Oh, he's like a spokesperson for them.
No. He is.
McDonald contract.
Oh, you are them.
Yes.
So that's
No.
correct.
That's how this is written.
So that's correct. Well,
If that's written
for
this
most
way.
of it,
Yes.
you're saying.
Yeah.
All right. Fall is here and winter's coming. Gutters need to be cleaned and your heating system needs its regular maintenance. Your home is your biggest asset. If you're like me and can't do anything, this is the program for you. Upkeep by McDonald.
Sorry.
Yeah,
it's fine.
but yeah.
This is where it's tough.
Well, no,
Am I to
you're-
believe that McDonald can't do anything?
That's what I'm saying. No, it's me. It's me. It's that I am taking their. That's the problem. Is at the end it breaks. It becomes
Yes,
him.
it becomes
no. So
That
right
is
now
the
that's
one
correct.
problem.
Right now that is correct. Right.
Okay, yeah. Right now it's you. You can't do anything. You, Kirk Minahan, can't do anything.
Upkeep by McDonald Contracting. Fall is here and winter is coming. Gutters need to be cleaned and your heating system needs its regular, what, Justin?
Maintenance.
Maintenance. Your home is your biggest asset. If you're like me and can't do anything, this is the program for you. Upkeep by McDonald Contracting takes everything you should be doing on your house on the annual basis, like heating, cooling, maintenance, gutter cleaning, power washing, handyman services, vent cleaning, window washing, and puts it in a customized package. Sign up for 3 or more of our That's right?
Yep.
Of our services. And get
No.
It's not.
Oh, it's me.
No, because you
Our
were-
service.
But that'll work. But I'm doing a read for them. But I'm not.
Okay.
But I'm getting compensated by them.
Okay.
I think.
Then you're
But-
part of the company.
But I'm not a member of the company, though. You're right.
But
Right.
before that, you said you can't do anything. Yeah.
I would say of their services. Like for BetterHelp, you don't say for our.
Maybe I do
See?
some.
It's tricky.
It's also I have to say like the McDonald part of it all is like one of the biggest companies on the planet is also called McDonald's.
I've thought that
I
since
don't
day
wanna-
one. I've been afraid to say it. I don't want to shit on an
I don't want to tell
advertiser.
these guys. Look, he's just a regular fan trying to grow his company.
Yeah.
But I will say that is a.
Yeah.
Okay.
In Montante's defense, he did call me before the show, and I didn't pick up. He could be calling to clarify.
Throw it away. Shred it.
All right, let's try it again. All right. Upkeep by McDonald Contracting. Fall is here and winter is coming. Gutters need to be clean and your heating system needs regular what, Dave?
Maintenance.
You're right. Your home is your biggest asset. If you're like me and can't do anything, then, by the way, that's quite a statement. I can't do anything?
If you're so dumb.
If you're a bumbling fool.
I mean, I agree. This is not my, I mean,
But Aaron, you're tired.
Well, heating is no joke. That's some difficult shit.
I agree. But
also, like, for that, like, most people can't do that. Like,
that's okay. But they're saying it. But they're saying if you're like me and you can't do it, that's fine. No?
Does that, but it also, does that give the impression that, like, just a normal handyman can do heating maintenance? which seems a little dangerous.
It is written in your style. You might say something like that, just to,
Yeah, I always think Montante writes like I think. You know?
Hyperbolic. Like me, I can't do anything. You
Right.
might say that.
It's true, I guess. All right.
He's like Jackie the Joke Man.
Fall is here and winter is coming. Gutters need to be cleaned, and your heating system needs its regular maintenance. Your home is your biggest asset. If you're like me, and you're essentially retarded, then this is the program for you. Upkeep by McDonald Contracting is everything you should be doing on your house on an annual basis, like heating, cooling, maintenance, gutter cleaning, power washing, handyman services, vent cleaning, window washing, and puts it in the customized package. Sign up for 3 or more of McDonald's contracting services and get a free gutter cleaning. Visit the website, upkeepmyhome.com, to fill out the form and get a quote. That's upkeepmyhome.com, promo code Kirk. You know, he's just a regular Kirk fan trying to grow a company. There you go. Help him help you. And sign the fuck upkeepmyhome.com, promo code Kirk.
Beautiful.
There you go. Right? We got that right.
There you
Perfect.
go. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. What else?
You won't get a call from Barstool today about that being too short.
That's probably true. It's a good point. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they'll have some gambling ad in the middle of that read, but you know. What can you do?
All right, Montante, good job.
Colleen said this before the show.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are, for some reason, talking about the fact that Montante went from never having golfed to golfing a lot.
Oh, come on.
And Colleen goes, yeah, it's really admirable that he's done
Oh,
that.
the tone was not the way you
Because
just portrayed it.
I really admire him.
No, it's picking it up late in life. Picking it up late in life.
Like Colleen's got a poster of Montante golf.
Montante's like 30.
Yeah, but like most people start playing golf at a really young age.
Not true.
I mean, older people like get into it later, but you don't hear you don't hear too many like 30-year-olds just
You think older
starting
people
up.
get into it later?
Okay, but I guess it's not that admirable.
Admirable. I
It's
found
not that admirable?
He's putting a lot of effort in. That's admirable,
Yeah.
right? He's working on his game every day.
He must be so bad.
admirable.
He's gotten better.
Oh, you play with him?
No. I've just
His
I
swing,
like
must, his swing must be. How do you know he's getting better? Is he sending you videos?
Yes, he calls me. We talk through golf sometimes. His scores are going down.
Nice.
You shoot 111 the other day?
Yeah. I mean, it's
If you shoot 111, you shouldn't be playing golf.
That's not horrible for starting to play golf 2 months ago.
Stay off the
It's
fucking
every
course
day.
if you're shooting 111. To
As
me,
long
if
as
you
he-
get.
as long as he plays quick. As long as he plays quick, we're good.
He probably does, right?
yeah, I would imagine.
I would think. That is actually admirable. I didn't think of it. I admire him for playing golf 7 days a week.
There should be a poster of Montante's golf swing behind you.
Yeah, it's really admirable quality of this. He plays golf.
Maybe I'm jealous. Maybe that's why. I said
It wasn't like oh, that's pretty cool that he's started and gotten better. It's like I admire that about him.
I gotta tell you, I think a lot of people are like that. That sounds like hell on earth to me to play golf 7 days a week. Ugh.
He's probably 9 holes.
You said 111. I hope it's not 9 holes.
No, but every now and then. But I bet he only plays.
No,
9
he says he
holes
plays
typically.
18.
Well, that's
he
fucking
says
nuts.
he plays 27 more than he plays 9. I think.
Again, you're talking to his best friend, Dave. So maybe you should let Justin give an explanation. Much like those dog people, he's fucking slept in his bed.
It's like when Mike defends Justin. Now Justin's defending.
That's true. He's very, very, very defensive of Montante, which is understandable. But he plays every day.
That's too much.
Yep.
I don't know Jersey very well. Like when you start getting South Jersey, like is that year round? Can you play? Like are the course is open. I mean, you can play golf when it's 35 degrees. Psychos do it if it doesn't snow.
I mean, they get roughly the same amount
They'll
of snow.
probably
Is that right?
leave the flags in.
Yeah, which is miserable. Like,
Yeah.
miserable. Like playing golf too. It's I don't get that. Wow. What else?
You see this Kendrick Perkins story? He started a business to basically, it's kind of scammy. I don't know, it's scammy, scummy, whatever.
Yeah.
But he's basically, he's giving upfront cash to collegiate athletes for their future earnings in NIL. You know what I mean? Almost like payday loanish type shit.
Dave's do it basically, isn't it? I mean, with these athletes now at college or not?
No, he tries to get them direct deals, I believe.
Okay.
And then I assume if they get a deal, Barstool might get a cut. If that, are they still doing that? I don't even know. I haven't heard of that.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
This seems like, you know, like when you get paid at work, or you're not, you get paid on Fridays, but you want to get paid on Wednesday, and you go give the fucking sketchy store.
Yeah,
I don't
whether
know,
it
they
checks
give them-
cash or
No, It's
whatever.
just very weird for like a high profile ESPN guy to get into a
It's
business
admirable.
like that.
I admire him. I admire him for trying to start a company. You're always trying to get away with black businesses, Dave. It's a fucking
That's not
disgrace.
true. That's
It's a disgrace. I mean, Kendrick Perkins seems like a total idiot asshole to me anyway. He's a very sensitive guy.
Just a shady business.
I mean, so shady
What does that
than Justin's fucking business he was done with iced tea or whatever it was.
Oh, science serum.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the
not
shittiest
shitty at
business
all.
of all time. I
Good.
mean,
He said that
good
robotically.
yeah, he did. Oh, science serum.
Tight eyes and tight neck.
What's
the
that?
irony of that
was
is the
those are the
skincare
products.
business.
Tight eyes and tight neck.
It's
It's true. I know. That's a good point.
Maybe because he's off the serum.
Yeah. I mean, your skin is nauseating.
That's because of what he eats. You need to
A lot of
change your
people
diet.
a lot of people eat like shit and have their skin's not as bad as Justin. Justin looks deformed.
But it wasn't always like this. This is new that people have started commenting on it. Has it always been like
I
this?
think probably I started commenting on it.
Yeah.
And others did.
no,
But yeah,
but I'm asking
Like
if
I'm looking
it's-
at it right now. My eyesight is not great. Mike can see it. Like my eyesight is not great. Justin's got that. He's got the king. This is the leader. This
Right
is this is the one that everybody kind of gathers around.
It's not. He does have some followers, but
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you pop them?
I do. I'm
Are you getting?
I'm a
Are
picker.
you getting? Are people reaching out to you? Or
Oh yes.
Oh, they are.
Yes, many people have reached out.
What's the? Is there a consensus? Or
I
no?
am trying. It's just. It's so a lot of people say it's my diet. It's my diet. Diet's not changing. Hate to tell everyone that.
So you have it to that like.
So, but I have been doing like a skincare routine every day.
Why don't you go to like a place? Aren't there places or no?
There are places.
Why don't you do that?
They're a little expensive.
Are they? Well, you're willing to bet $200 on a college football game.
Trade
Oh,
in that
I don't
mattress.
I don't bet $200 on a college.
You told me the other day you bet $150 on something.
Oh, on
some
the
game.
on the Patriots to lose.
Yeah, okay. I'm saying so you're betting that money. That's
That was a gimme.
sure. But I'm saying you're.
That was a sure thing.
You also might get some sort of deal just because of your deformity. I don't even know.
I just go on there and they're just
Yeah.
like, oh, we actually have a charity fund.
They
for-"
might. Yeah.
Accutane worked for me as a boy.
Proactive for me.
It's like 30 though.
People are still on it.
What's that?
Older age, I believe.
Yeah.
People still take that. Yeah.
You're touching it now, aren't you?
I know, yeah, because
You got to get to the root of the problem there. You need to drill it. And then
I think we
get
did.
all
We
of it
just said
out.
it's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's true. Yes. I think we got to the root problem. He said his grandmother was his best friend when he was 3. I think that was the root of all the problems. Huh. All right. What do you have, Pat? You have notes?
Let me see. I do. My first, I'll start a little different today. So
I don't see a lot of Marriott jackets.
Dave got it for me when he stayed in Philly.
Where'd you get that? The hotel you were at?
No, I played the Marriott yellow golf ball charity tournament for Boston Children's Hospital.
That's about the only correct
let
answer.
me go on that.
If he's buying Marriott merch.
We played
Jesus.
play Indian Pond before
Where is that?
Kingston.
I have, yes.
Oh, I have not. No.
We shot 18 under. The group in front of us won.
Mm-hmm.
Cheated their faces off.
Well, I mean, what they shoot?
They shot 17 under because they did it through the stupid app. You ever do that through like Golf
Yeah,
Genius?
yeah.
They did it through that. They saw our score once they completed, and they went back and moved it to 19 under. They couldn't even play.
Would you lose out on?
$50, which is illegal. You can't accept cash as
Sure.
an amateur. So I had
Good.
a whole bunch of stuff with that. But
Children's Hospital, by the way. But yeah, go ahead.
Indian Pond, the one where the family was scared of the golf balls?
yes,
Yes, remember that story?
Yep.
Do we have them on?
We had the attorney. on.
That's right.
Oh, that's right.
We went deep.
That's right. Was that you or Steve? You?
Me, yeah.
that hole where that is, they added it. So that was a 380-yard dogleg left. It's now a 190-yard par 3. They added a new tee box and just
Oh, you got rid of it?
Yeah, they totally wiped it away. My first question is: Quidditch guy still around?
You there?
No.
He is not.
Oh,
No, he's
He
not.
died?
intern
He's
anymore?
done.
No, he's just moved on.
working.
He's trying to. Yes.
Good for him.
You gonna
Nice
get
guy.
more interns? I like the intern dynamic. I liked it when Josh was in here.
Yeah, the Quidditch guy played a huge role in the show, Pat. Good point.
Yeah, it's
Very
Massive on.
What'd you like about
Very helpful guy.
nice guy.
Very helpful.
I'm saying
never
from an
told.
on-air show perspective.
Yeah, what did you like about it?
Not that helpful.
Are you and John in for this show?
Oh God, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we talked about it this morning.
Steve is in, Dave, if you want to do it with Steve.
Oh, good. Okay.
You'll do that.
I mean, as long as Mick doesn't need me, but fine. Yeah.
Would Steve
Oh.
do it with Dave?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is Mick gonna
Steve
do
likes
it?
Dave.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
Mick gonna do it?
I don't know.
Mick said he'd do it as long as I'm
I
not.
mean, Mick and Justin should be a team.
That'd be great.
It should be. It really should be the Dakota boys again on the road.
Yeah.
Who could,
100%.
Who could forget that chemistry? I mean, who could Ted go with then, though?
I don't know. Oh, Clemmer.
Coleman.
Remember?
I
He
think
left
partners.
Coleman.
I'll just say this.
Coleman needs redemption.
I'm not gonna relax, Pat.
Sorry.
Get there. Talking to people, I think there's a chance that we're gonna get a big Clemmer reunion
Wow.
in that show. A big. I'm not saying it's gonna be a regular week. It might be a quantum week.
My God. Oh, I was thinking
and get a load of this.
I thought you meant Brandon Walker.
Not that big. No. No. They will not take Carano's RV. Whispers are out there. Didn't we say Gus and Coleman?
Yes.
Okay.
Would Coleman do it?
He said he's in.
I don't know if
He did it out, he's in.
Gus might not have accrued the PTO. He hasn't been
That's
at
true.
Amazon that long.
Been fired or quit by then. He's gonna already be living in Chicago for 2 or 3 months by then, so we'll have to pick him up.
That'll be great when Gus shows up. He's like, "No, I just quit. They didn't give me the time."
Does Mutt make the most sense for me or no?
Yeah, or your brother, I guess. Those would be the two.
My brother Ryan reached out, said he wanted to do it. I said, "You can do it if you can get your other brother in." That's a team I'm fine with. It has to be Mutt, right? I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
Who else would
Other
you
than,
be in
like,
a car with?
Jeff.
Yeah, or Jeff.
Jeff would be good.
I like the Jeff Clemmer dynamic because they annoy each other. It's actually a decent dynamic. It's like a Barstool.
Yeah.
Although if Clemmer's with Carano, it's tough.
Clemmer, Carano, and Jeff.
How about Carano, Quinlan, and Glass-Steagall in the car together? Just random. I'm just throwing 3 random people who have been here before.
I do think this part will probably work itself out because some of these people won't be able to do it or something.
True. That's true. Yeah. True. All right, what else, Pat?
Yeah, John, I got to start practicing driving without maps because I got lost on the way here.
Does it have to be a
Oh,
car?
you should start practicing that. Go ahead.
I'm going to.
Could it be an RV?
No, we're gonna get cars.
yeah.
I mean, if it's an RV deal, but I think we're gonna get cars and.
This would be another. So Justin has to drive the whole way for our team.
Well, yes.
Now if it's Mick,
Yeah,
That's
I
your
guess.
point, yeah.
Yeah, that's a little unfair, don't you think? Make Justin drive the entire.
who wants to do it?
That'd be fine.
You think Mutt's gonna drive? I mean, in the car with me? That drunk? No fucking chance. Zero chance. And you think you're gonna drive with Steve Robinson in the car?
No
You're
way.
not the alpha in that car.
Texting
Oh,
him
I'm
driving.
not. but
Steve's got a
I would
gun to his
imagine
head.
Steve would like to rest every now and then.
I don't think he
He's a
sleeps.
collaborative person.
I don't think he sleeps.
Well, during the shooting thing, he didn't sleep and he sounded like a madman. When he
That's
called
true.
him.
Oh yeah.
He did break down during that. Go ahead.
Do you have any update on Smitty? Because he hasn't.
No.
After that.
That was like trouble. That was like worse.
No.
Like I don't.
No.
He needs to contact me. I can help him out. Get on some good Zoloft. get him
He
some help.
Not even on like what their plan is. Like, is he coming back to work at any point, or is he?
My understanding is his family's just gonna forgive other horrible people in history. It's gonna become a new show on Barstool.
That'd be good.
And then Smitty's like, you know what, Dave? I forgive you too.
We forgive Casey Anthony
Yeah, we
and
just go.
Dave
Yeah, we just school shooters. Just go through time.
Today we've forgiven Saddam Hussein.
And Dave, I can forgive you too. That'd be a great show.
Such a great line.
There were times during that. We talked about when we did the Friday show, which I quite enjoyed those phone calls. That
That was
phone
a
call
good show.
There were times during where I was like, this guy is going to legitimately like ball his fucking brains out, like, you know, or something else's brains out. I was like, he's got like, I think everybody's been there, but I'm like, just relax.
I didn't think there was a chance he was. I don't know Smitty well. But
I don't either.
I've interacted with him a handful of times, and that's a different guy than I've ever interacted.
You see when, right. When you see when somebody breaks, right?
Yeah.
And he just snapped. I think, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he's been in the office. I don't know if he's there today.
Wasn't on Pick Central
Today or
yesterday or Friday.
They didn't mention it. I
Did
guess.
you follow that account that I think Dave runs? Did Smitty show up to work today?
Oh,
There's a
Porter
Twitter-
runs that?
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
really?
he does.
That's funny.
And the next day it was no.
I do see that. I've seen that. I've seen that account before.
I'm pretty sure it's Dave.
Well, it's funny to punish somebody by having them not show up for work when he's never at work. It's a weird. I guess not being punished. I don't know.
It was tough. There has to be something like when Smitty said read your texts and Dave actually read them. I was like, oh, that does mean. And I think Ryan had the same react where he's like, something happened there where clearly he was going through something with his family or whatever.
But like I said, I think the onus is on him.
Yeah.
Like it's the
He
way
brought it up.
Dave's.
But he did bring it up. He said, can we talk? I don't want it to be content, but can we talk about it?
And he didn't make a content.
Yeah, but he has to make. He has to.
No, but
make
Dave
that
never
conversa-
talked to him about it.
Yeah, but he has to make that conversation happen.
Yeah, I
He was asking for it.
But I think Dave said when Dave's like, take as much time as you want. To me, that's like. My point is, why does Smitty need to tell Dave what's going on?
I guess Smitty's point was Portnoy started. I don't know what was on Barstool Radio that day or whatever.
Right.
But
I don't
Portnoy
either,
started joking about it afterwards. So I
I'm
think
sure he
that-
did.
Again, I don't know these people,
like,
but
that's just the way it is. Like Dave's never going to say what's really going on.
right.
Like I've been in that situation with Dave. A couple of times this year. I haven't talked about it here, but just stuff going on in my life. I've talked to Dave about it, and I'm like, I might not be in for a week or two. Turns out I have been, but he's like, don't worry about it. If I told Dave I'd take 3 years off, I'd say, okay. He doesn't want to know why. And I'm an adult, so I don't need to. I think these guys who've been at Barstool forever need Dave. They want Dave to be something he's not.
Sure.
He's just not a compassionate guy. He's just not. Like, he'll tell you that. He's just not.
Yeah. You can't text a human one time and then expect them to constantly like reach back out or to reach back out to you when
I think
you're the one
over a
struggling.
year ago.
But I think some people like you've been in the situation. I've reached out to you if stuff's going on in your life. Justin the same.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm just saying, some people would. Dave isn't that guy. You have to know that going in. Like he's not your fucking dad. He's not your big brother. He's the guy who pays your salary. And that's it. And if Smitty said to Dave, I need to take a year off because something's going on, Dave would say, all right. And he wouldn't check in. That's the way it is.
Right.
It's the way it is. That's all. I mean, Smitty, I don't know what it's. I have to be honest. I put 100% of the blame on Smitty. He's the one, 100%. He's the one who turned a complete joke on a Saturday into 9/11.
Yes,
That's
that was really crazy when he was like
9/11. I agree. It was wild. I didn't expect that at all that
Two
day.
planes.
It's really. Let's be honest. I thought about this. It's Mama Kay's fault. If she stops 9/11, none of this happens.
I was glad.
It is true.
It's very
I was
true.
glad you cleared up that his bride is not Michelle Atta.
Well, that was important. That was important to know.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, Dave kept calling him a 9/11 pilot. I'm like, Jesus, I guess.
That was the craziest part that I thought had to be a joke, where he's doing this tone that people do when they've snapped, where he's like, the fact that you would bring up 9/11, where it's like, and you guys were like, you brought it up.
You think I had any idea that Smitty's poor father-in-law, the poor bastard, was?
No.
Yeah, that's awful, terrible. But
And
like,
how does that equate to a playoff game with the Mets? You know, like I didn't get any of that.
It doesn't equate at all. His father was there. Smitty wasn't there.
Right.
Like Smitty, it'd be like if Smitty wasn't on the plane at 9/11. Like if Smitty was a 9/11 pilot, for given his work history, he wouldn't have been on the plane that day.
Oh, that's the equation?
No.
I was like, holy shit. He showed up for work. And look what happened to him.
That was a great play, though.
That would have been wild.
That's why it don't work.
2001.
Yeah, you never know. You never know in these streams.
Sometimes you show up for work and something terrible happens.
Crazy guys in that stream. It was. I like I said, I don't want to be overreactive because I always say this. It was probably one of the 10 weirdest moments of my career, or 15, whatever. It was just awkward. Like I'm a mind that I can bathe in the uncomfortable part of it, but I could tell that Dave and Whitney were like rattled. And I was kind of like, well, I've been there. You just snap once in a while.
It was funny when
Pat knows he's fucking spends more time in the fucking mental house than anybody.
Yep.
Whitney tried to make
Do you tell these terrible stories about the handicap in the tournament to those guys at the mental house or no?
Handicap of the tournament.
Like the 18 under and the
people at Butler were the nicest people. They had good conversations with me. One guy said he was like, I was one of the least crazy people he saw this week.
Wow.
Wow.
That's great, man.
It was Monday.
So what still?
But I only stayed for a few hours. I didn't stay overnight.
Really?
I would go back. I didn't check myself in. I just said, hey, I need something. So they did a psych analysis, and then they did, and they gave me
Stolen
meds.
valor, Justin.
It's stolen valor.
That's stolen
I go
valor.
back every month.
And every month. I
Once a
live in there
month.
for a week.
I would.
I was there in the 90s. I went to places in the 90s where it was still old school. It was fucking, you were padded in there all night long, baby. Though that was real stuff. Cuckoo's Nest stuff.
That'd be cool. I would do that.
Well, do it.
Were they fighting with the orderlies?
No, but the bathroom door. Had
I think
a
Justin
bunch
was
of
asking
writing
me,
on the
no?
back. So
I was asking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like we said, you would show up for 2.5 hours. And
He went to Starbucks is basically what he did.
No.
Designer psych ward.
No.
Yeah, filled out paperwork and then
Free
left on
parking.
your own. Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah, there you go.
So I reached out to them to see if they want to monetize parking.
Make a few bucks off
They
it.
didn't answer.
What else you got, Pat? I do feel bad. I think Mike said this to you the other day. I like Smitty. Like whenever I see him, always like he's a very nice guy.
Yeah.
So I feel bad. Like if it was an asshole, I wouldn't feel as bad. But he's a nice guy.
That wasn't the guy I was playing Madden with for a day.
Oh, that's right. That was Smitty, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you broke him that day.
Maybe it takes
Jesus, God. What else, Pat?
Has Briggs given you any behind the scenes info on Rappaport leaving? Like, has he come out and said he just doesn't like the guy? I hate
No.
Rappaport.
He did, I mean, behind the scenes stuff was just, he told me, I think a day or two before they announced him. And he was okay. He was just like, it's essentially what they said in the show. He was just like, Dan wants this company to be something that it's not going to be. He wants him to do Corn Ferry stuff and like Portnoy, I think when they brought the Corn Ferry Tour event again, was like, we made no money on that. Why were we fucking doing the Corn Ferry Tour? Which I had a good time doing it, but I remember being like, why are we doing this? We're treating like a serious golf pro. I don't know. And Colney was terrible during that whole thing.
It helped him lose weight, though.
No, true.
That did change my life, actually.
Horrible week. You didn't do anything.
I don't like that feeling though. When you're just there and you
Yeah,
have
what were you
really no
doing?
purpose.
You like
just need to record you when you did the show.
But were you there like helping out like Francis or something?
They asked me to do that.
Yeah.
And I asked you if that was okay.
Oh, it's fine. I'm just asking what you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was that final group. Yeah.
Yeah.
You needed somebody.
Yeah.
Which you really
That
did,
picture is
but
great.
It wasn't great actually. His cameras are.
It's a tough
crazy.
angle.
Yeah.
Were you joking the other day? Is Dan Rappaport 29 years old?
No, he tweeted out. He's the same age as he's Bubby. You went to school with
younger than me.
You went to school with Matt Fitzpatrick.
I assumed he was in his 40s.
He tweeted this out like last year when he was like, I can't believe I'm the same age as Jersey Jerry or something like that when it was Jerry's birthday. Remember that
Jerry
weird
did not like
shot?
that.
Yeah.
Jerry did not like that. Matt Fitzpatrick, we played college golf with, is just turned 30 in September.
Wow.
So yeah, I know he looks and acts like I would guess.
I don't know what he looks
I would
like.
guess it's like 38.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's doing what he wants. I think he's doing what he wants to do. I think he's one of those guys. Erica and Penn. That was that whole world. Now it's just a different company. Like I don't like Rapport, but like I get why he left. It didn't make any sense for him to be there.
I don't think anybody talks about Barstool Sports more than Erica Nardini still talks about Barstool Sports.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
All of her
Through a
videos.
fist? Like,
all,
where
of
is
her
this?
all of her content is Barstool Sports related. Like
Where?
I worked for Barstool Sports.
Where is she doing this?
Instagram, Twitter.
Oh.
All her videos, like every piece of content she does is about Barstool. Yeah.
The book sold like 30 copies, I think.
Weren't you going to do
That's because they
something
started
with
like a Barstool book
With
club.
what?
that book?
Yeah, but they said Gaz told fucking Justin not to do it. Justin was like a doggy. He just said, yes, sir.
I'll do it.
Yeah, sure, right.
I'll do it tonight.
Of course. How good that would do it.
Look at that.
I feel like the time has passed on that one.
You don't want to keep that book handy tomorrow, by the way.
What's that?
Milton Berle book.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point. It's like, yeah, gee, I wonder if they have a... Oh, yep, there's the dick. There it is. Very weird. Very strange.
Was that him?
Yeah. Uncle Milty.
Uncle Milty.
I did not realize that was.
Well, it wasn't him.
He would just whip his dick out like that.
No, I mean, famously, sort of, but like that didn't happen. And, like he and Chevy Chase did not meet a half hour before the show.
Yeah, it was an actor playing Milton Berle.
Oh,
yeah.
You thought it was actually Milton Berle?
No, I didn't realize that the guy who wrote.
You know who
those,
J.K.
like,
Simmons is?
I do know who J.K.
That's who played him.
He's J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, that's him. He played Milton Berle.
Yes, I know that. I didn't realize.
What
the guy
don't you know?
The guy who wrote all those clean jokes in that big book.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't
He
realize
had a cock.
that he was just like
He had a
There's a famously huge penis.
Throbbing member.
97% share of a TV show one time.
Yeah, I don't think that's accurate either, by the way.
That's
but
a lot.
Really?
Of,
I assumed that had to be.
that's a lot of
It
people.
just didn't really add up to me. There were 3 networks, and some in America was 97% were watching one of the 3. It just seems very unlikely.
It made sense to me, just like maybe like a Christmas special or something. Like
Maybe
that-
97%.
It made sense that it happened. Like I just
Maybe,
assumed it
yeah,
happened. I
maybe.
just assumed it happened.
Maybe. Well, Milton's Store for Men is happening. They have everything. This is a well-written ad. Stay warm and look good during this transition to winter from Henley's, hoodies, jeans, coats, new fall arrivals, Tommy Bahama, Vineyard Vine, Johnny O, Peter Millar, Faraday. See what it says here? Go to one of their stores. But you know what? It's one of our stores because I love Milton's. Social Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Square, Chestnut Hill, or at the Burlington Mall, or shop online at miltons.com. What is this? It says twice going to one of their stores. Well, okay. Get your suit, buy one, get one free suit event. Both these guys were. Who got married this weekend, Pat? This past
My
week?
wife's best friend.
Was she in the wedding?
Yes.
Really? Do you like the groom or no?
Nice guy.
Oh, yeah.
Nice guy.
Yeah. Oh, like that? What's his issue?
No, nice guy. Just
What?
if people get married, I just think it should be more centralized to everyone and not in Colorado.
Was it a destination wedding?
Yeah, for that. He's from out there, so his family was out there.
It wasn't a destination wedding then.
I guess it's a
It
destination.
wasn't like
he
Aruba
wants to
or
go.
It's a
something.
destination for you, but he.
Yeah, he's from there.
You didn't
Although
have to go.
traditionally it's from the woman. Well, his wife's in the wedding party.
Yeah.
Was she the maid of honor?
Yeah.
Oof.
My son was the ring bearer. Walked down, gave the rings, meltdown.
Really?
So I grabbed
Nice.
him. I ran out.
Uh-huh.
I thought I was out of earshot. Apparently, I could hear him yelling the whole time.
You were yelling at him?
No,
Oh.
he was crying.
He was?
Yeah, very upset. Altitude.
You said you were within earshot. I thought you were going to be talking shit about the wedding. It's all right, buddy. We'll get out of this horse shit.
How come you don't like the groom?
I like the groom. It's just I wish he would have had it more around here. Nice guy. Played golf with him a couple times.
Where's she from?
Here. See?
Why did they do it? Why did they do it here?
Now you're speaking my language. I don't know.
That's traditional.
Because it wasn't
Dave.
about Pat Ford. That's why.
Well, she's from here though. The women's. It's usually from where the women's
Maybe
from.
she doesn't have a lot of family.
Maybe she loves it there.
No plane. My son threw up in the rental car. Like that wouldn't have happened.
Your son
if it
sounds
was
like
here.
a bitch. I don't mean to be. I mean, he's crying. He's vomiting.
Well, it's genetics.
Do you want
you
him
know.
do you want him to spend some time with me and Harry?
Sure, yeah.
Some fucking hair in his balls.
I don't. That'd be weird if it was this early.
I'm just saying. Jesus. You know what I taught Harry to do the other night?
What?
Shave.
Oh, that's a nice
Good
moment.
little Harry mustache. Yeah, going. So
Harry no more. Thank you, folks.
It was just out there.
Why are
Wasn't
you
it?
laughing?
Just hanging
You'll
there.
get more where that came from.
I was hoping I wouldn't hear that.
It's easier now, though, right? Like those
What's that?
blades are all they're all safe
yeah,
now.
I cut myself every time.
So I'm terrible at it. Terrible.
Such a fat face, and it just.
Yeah, I'm not a good. I'm one of the world's 10 worst shavers for sure. I'm sure your son's a nice kid, but that's tough. The altitude is tough. That's tough. But why'd you bring him? Oh, because he's the ring bearer.
Yeah, he got like an 89% out of 100 on the trip as a whole. Like, I
Who,
think
he did?
Yeah, good B plus.
What's your grading system for your son?
His behavior.
Perfect the rest of the way then.
Yeah, he
Behavior.
vomited. He ruined the wedding. It sounds like.
Yeah, but
and
we-
then
he
he's
played
crying.
he played disc
Well, how many
golf with
Okay,
me.
how many points for the vomiting? How many points does he lose?
3.5.
So
It
that's
would've been 5 if it was
96,
my car.
96
It's
and
a
a
rental.
half.
Yep.
How about for the wedding antics?
He got the big thing was he got down the aisle with.
Do you wear a
the
tux?
rings. Yes.
Oh God, this poor kid.
That's adorable.
It wasn't a tux. It was like a.
What was
yeah,
that,
it was
Mike?
a tu- it was
It's adorable.
It is adorable.
A little tiny suit.
Oh
You
God,
look like a real guy.
two creeps.
Tiny guy.
You got an 89 though.
89.
He was good in the flights.
Great in the flights.
That's
tablet
big.
nap. We bought
That's
the
big.
car seat. So I mean, I was thrilled with his performance as a whole.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, the
Interesting.
baby crying during that's on the people that chose.
Totally.
1,000%.
That's totally. That's also part of the charm. Like, oh, the poor kid. That kind of thing. I'm fine with that.
Yep.
I just feel bad for the parents. Although you had to deal with it.
I had to deal with it. Yeah.
Right.
It's okay. We found a bunny and he stopped crying. A lot of wildlife up there.
Would you go wander in the woods during this wedding?
Well,
what
I
do you
was.
mean?
So we went down near a waterfall, and that
During the
they were-
wedding?
Yeah. So I pulled him
good
out,
time killer.
And I told the guy who was setting up the bar down there. He's like, just a heads up. Like this is 10 minutes in. He's like, they can hear you over the waterfall.
Think Mick gives that information to people before he bartends or no?
True.
Probably so.
I would
see him do
would
it.
imagine so. Yeah.
I can see him
So
do
I
that.
took him. I put him on my shoulder, and we just took off up the hill into the woods because I didn't want him to hear him anymore.
How far did you go into the woods? Like 2 feet?
No, pretty far because I didn't know
How long is this wedding? 6 hours?
Dragged in the woods.
Why was he crying in
The
the first
reception
place?
was 35 minutes. I think there was a lot of people around. People were taking pictures. It was
Ah,
just
how
a
old
lot
is he?
He's 3 in December.
That's a tough spot. He's not even 3.
Listen, I told the wedding planner.
What are you, a child actor? What are you doing to him?
X-nay this. I told him no, but listen, I don't have much.
What grade would you give him, Justin?
I'd probably give him like a
8
42.
inches? Oh, 42. Right.
8 inches.
40, yes.
Jesus, 2.5.
I'm saying twice if you do it twice, no? It's a long way. By the way, this is in Milton's read. Just so I don't think they approve any of this stuff, but Miltons.com. Go there right now. Get their great clothes for great people. So you were the wedding too, Mike, or no?
I was at multiple weddings.
This past weekend?
Thursday and Saturday.
Oh, Thursday.
Thursday.
Who are these assholes?
The real pieces of shit.
Who is it?
My brother.
Oh, really? Oh, congratulations.
So I was in both weddings. So rehearsal dinners Wednesday and Friday, and weddings Thursday.
Where was your
and
brother's
Saturday.
wedding?
The Cape,
Where was the other wedding?
Jersey.
Oh.
Yep.
Did you stay with Montante or no?
Coleman.
I didn't actually. Alba did.
She did. Yeah. You stay with Coleman? Then she left you for Coleman. I love the life.
She's like, he's really on to something.
It's a salt life. You know, it's much easier.
This guy lives.
Was your dad at the wedding?
Yeah. Yes.
That's good. How was that? Did you sit with him or no?
I did. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
We were sat right next to each other.
How do you like your sister-in-law?
Oh yeah, very nice. Yes.
Okay. Were you in both weddings?
I was. Yep.
Was the one you went to the bachelor party for? The Saturday one?
No.
The Chicago one?
Oh,
No.
the Saturday one was. Yes.
Yeah. In Jersey. So you went. So the wedding's Friday. Oh, the
No,
wedding's
the
rehearsal
rehearsal
was
dinner is Wednesday and Friday. Yeah.
Oh, so you had to go. So you got up early
So we
Friday
got
and
up-
just went
Exactly.
Oh, that's
from
an
the
awful
Cape to
week.
Jersey.
It's quite a week. Both weddings were good, but the we were very tired.
Yeah. Ugh, that's so you turned around Saturday, Sunday.
Sunday.
Ugh, it's a long couple of
It's
days.
the Patriots game.
A
Weddings
few
are a
bucks
money
too.
pit.
That's the other thing.
It's a money
yeah.
pit.
Oh, it's a disaster.
I'm in both too. I threw a nice.
A little extra.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, God. Any weddings for you, Justin?
Nope.
Just went to the Patriots game with your dad, huh?
Yep.
How was that?
It was good. It was good.
Yeah.
They lost, obviously, but
I saw the video.
Well, I need a recap of the game, Justin. Your dad.
oh, it was a good time. He enjoys it. He likes
You know what that looked like? Funny you said enjoys. Justin, the thing was like, rate my
tailgate.
Yeah. That looks like the most joyless, like, business-like tailgate. Not even as bad. Just look, there's no fun involved.
It's got ropes for people
it's like
to
all
get in
business. Like, there's no. You're very serious about it.
You want me to have like a Jimmy Buffett tailgate?
I don't know.
And
You're a fucking football game.
He always does it early though. Like his video for the tailgate is first when he gets there.
Wait, the fun breaks out later.
Breaks out about an hour.
That's probably a good point. I'm not seeing a lot of appetizers running around there.
There's not a lot of appetizers.
Who does the tailgate consist of? You, your dad, who
else? Me and my dad. Mark was there. Not this past time, but normally Mark's there.
Nice.
Who was there Sunday?
Sunday.
I want to know who wasn't there. Who was there?
fans come
Me and
by?
my dad. We made friends with the people next to us. That was a
It's
blast.
a huge setup for 2 people, though.
Yes.
It's sad. He's expecting more benefits
They make
to come.
they make friends.
I guess you made friends with people next to you.
Yes.
What was their story? They're Patriots fans.
The Patriots fans. They were from Norton.
Unbelievable.
One of them.
It's an incredible story so far.
One of them said he goes over Ryan Whitney's house all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Whitney doesn't
Said
know it.
He's
but-
very good friends with Whitney. He's like very good friends with Whitney's wife's cousin or something like that.
Okay.
Boy, that sounds like their best, thickest
Incredible
thieves.
story.
Yes, it was great.
Whitney's wife's a very nice lady. That's good. Okay.
Yeah, it was just a good tailgate.
We got a great day to go to the Patriots game. 46 degrees and rainy.
It was actually it didn't rain during the game.
It was cold though.
It was a little chilly.
Okay.
If you're a little.
What? It was cold. I'm not saying I could handle it. I'm just saying it looked a little cold. I wasn't invited, so
A little chilly. Actually, that is not true.
Was I actually officially invited, Dave?
I don't believe you were.
No.
When I thought you were on air.
No, I would have gone. Harry wanted to go. He's like, Dad. He's like, Papa, why no take me to the game? I was like, well, I would, Harry, but Justin doesn't want you there. Well, now that he's shaved, Justin might be a little more interested.
Harry, you got the classic look going, looking good.
Yeah. Well, okay.
You might have mentioned that, but does your mom still make those quilts?
Oh yeah, it's not a quilt; it's a scarf.
21 points on a lot of dashes or whatever the fuck it was.
He had 42 for the Texans.
Yes.
Oh, right.
Do both.
Busy time.
Why?
Knitting away. She's knitting away. A lot of points.
I guess. Does anybody at this point want them when the Patriots are this bad?
No, she makes them for herself.
I will say I was glad
Goes
to
to
hear
the
she still made because I didn't want to find out she was a bandwagoner. Like she just gave up. When
Well,
the
I
team
will
got
say
there.
she jumped in a little late anyway, though.
When did it start?
2014.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Oh, yeah. I said the other day, big bandwagon.
Oh,
Well, yeah, she wasn't a.
Yeah, I thought she was like 01.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, she really didn't get into football until I started getting into football because then she would watch the games with me.
Wasn't your dad?
Didn't your dad watch them?
He would work a lot of the games on the sidelines.
Oh, he did like
makes sense.
security or whatever?
Details.
Details.
That's
yeah.
good money.
And then he also worked like the 4 to 12 shift, so couldn't really watch all the games with him.
Okay, we don't need the whole biography. I get your point. And just had a horrible bit video leaving the game. Like, we didn't say anything.
I was frowning. I was sad.
It's just bits.
Oh, I didn't know what the hell was going on. I saw you
No.
tweet that, and I was like, I don't know what this video is.
Bits.
You didn't hear
Be
much.
frowning. There was a big fight going on like in front of us though.
Maybe show their tits anymore at these games or no?
No.
Nah.
Last time I saw
Those are the days.
tits at a Patriots game, I was like 2010.
Okay. I remember the year. Okay.
November.
Okay. Yeah, those are the days. Well,
Those
all
were
right.
the days.
All right, what else?
What's this? I just saw you retweeted it though. Andrew Marchand blocks me, so I can't hear it. But
He blocked you?
What did you do?
What?
I don't know. I've been very critical of Andy Marchand in the past. So
Why?
I don't know. I feel like I said something about him. I forgot.
That's a funny two guys to have blocked each other.
Yeah.
It's a boring clip. They just talk about how
Okay.
it's kind of boring. But he's talked about meter. I don't think he knew who I was, Andrew Marchand, which is a little weird.
That's a lie. Then that's just a blatant lie.
Oh,
Dave's got beef
what do you mean?
How do you know?
There's no way he blocks me because it doesn't know who you are.
He might have just thought you were an asshole.
I think it's also weird. I'm not saying that I'm, fucking Muhammad Ali or something, but like Andrew Marchand should know who I am.
I'd imagine there's points he's covered you with.
Yeah,
something, right?
yeah. I would
The
think.
guy who
He's
took
been around
over for
forever.
him wanted you to go to breakfast with his fucking dad.
I think that was more of a play so he could put his penis in my mouth. But still, I get your point. Not that again, Glass-Steagall is a married man. I'm just saying.
Are you saying that Andrew Marchand blocked you because you're Kirk's producer?
Yeah, like
Or did
whatever he blocked me for was likely related to this
Was
program.
it Tommy game where if I sat there and they were like, who's Dave gonna have beef with today? I would have never said Andrew Marchand. What is the? Is this like
no, but sports media. Like that's like I tweet about that shit. I don't tweet about politics.
Okay, take it easy. What's the?
No, it's not as hard as.
But that's my point. Is you probably tweeted
What's the
at
genesis? What's the genesis of the feud? Don't lie. You know what it is.
No, I honestly do not know. I just know he blocked me. That's it. But I assume that I shit on an article or I said something on this program. It's something show related.
We could probably call him. Do we have his number?
I don't think so.
You have Meters, right?
Yeah.
Text Meter and see if he has Marchand's number. I just want to know why he blocked you. Seems like a very nice guy. Meter's the greatest. So, I mean, if you're a white guy, doesn't have a dog. But I'm just saying. You know, he's the greatest, you know. One of the all-time forgotten things at the Globe did a story on that.
It was a lot of fun.
This is what I was still talking to Jerry. And it was a Sunday night, and Harry and I were getting ready to watch a This is when Harry still was super into wrestling. We were ready to watch a WWE pay-per-view. And I got like 4 texts from Jerry. He's like, can you believe this shit with Meter? He's like, this is crazy. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? If you had said to me, same thing, guess what the issue is, my life would have ended before I guessed that.
I imagine this was my question at the time, but what was the angle of the article even? Like, that he racistly went to...
Well, Meter's not racist. Dog's racist. Right. Yes. Remember, Holler wrote Linda Marks and Tommy within like 2 years of each other.
Maybe even... Was that Steve or Dave?
Was Tommy Harper you or Dave?
Me, I believe.
Yeah, I think it was.
Okay, I was going to say maybe less than a year then.
Yeah. Yeah.
January 20th, 2024, Dave Cullinane tweets out a video. Fuck you, Andrew Marchand.
Why did he block me?
One of the shitheads of all time.
I can't imagine Andrew Marchand in New York would openly say he knows exactly how Odyssey plans to sweep a store under the rug, but is unwilling to disrupt that in any way.
Wait, but what's the fuck you video? What's the video?
I don't know. It looks like it's something on the Patriots.
Dave, what does it matter? A guy like that's going to block you for that.
Fuck you. I wouldn't fuck you for anything.
I wouldn't block you, but probably he would.
I think he's fist bumping Taylor Swift.
You have to clip that with Dave going, I have no idea why he blocked me, and then just...
He blocked you around then, Dave?
It must have been, I guess.
Does Andrew Marchand think he should be running a network? My column.
He must have said something stupid.
Fuck you.
Yeah, he said something stupid about it's all Tony Romo related.
Honestly, that's on us. Like, we should have figured out that's what he was going to say. That's Cullinane 101 right there.
I gotta say, if a guy I've never heard of tweeted me, fuck you, I might, maybe I wouldn't, but I might block him.
Pussy.
What, just some stranger?
Fuck you, Mike.
Just some guy I don't know.
There it is. Okay, Mikey. Yeah, there it is. Mikey grab bag had it. Fuck you, Andrew Marchand.
Probably had a horrible take. It's that simple.
I'll retweet it. It's yeah. What is it, Justin? Do we have the clip? It's Taylor.
I saw it. It was Tony Romo talking to
fist bumping
Swift.
Taylor Swift. So what's your point?
I have no idea. It must have been something related to a column of his or a tweet of his.
Huh. Okay.
I don't usually just tell people "fuck you" without a reason.
I feel like you do.
Yeah. Let's double check that.
I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess that you've probably done that in the past.
Yeah, baby.
I'm gonna guess it's your go-to.
Why? So now the newest thing it's become right wing versus left wing is Columbus Day. Not new, but like it seemed like yesterday.
It's back. That's back.
Oh, yesterday on social media, that was a big party yesterday.
Oh, Jesus.
Where the right is like, I'm not afraid to say Columbus Day, and you're like, the left's like,
oh yeah,
to our all indigenous friends. It's just like two sides are just pandering vomits. Where it's like, I'm a Tony Soprano.
Damn straight.
Yeah, Christopher Columbus is a great Italian, whatever he said. Why can't you just say Columbus Day is just like the Italians' day, like we have St. Patrick's Day, or why don't you just give him that? Who
because
cares?
Columbus
I mean, I know
was a nasty boy.
Okay, how about President's Day? Do we get it just for certain presidents then?
That's coming.
Yeah.
I said that years ago.
Will, yeah.
I said that years ago. I'm going to scrape these guys off Mount Rushmore.
But
luckily, Peter King, I saw on Twitter, got there in time yesterday. He saw Mount Rushmore, so that was great.
That includes President's Day was like Washington and Lincoln's birthdays, right?
Yeah.
They combined them.
All right.
Lincoln freed the slaves.
Yeah, but Washington had slaves.
Canceled.
It's simpatico. You can't have one without the other, you know? Lincoln can't free him if it ain't for old George. That's what I've always said.
It's true. True. I suppose. I guess that's true.
Yeah.
He set him up for success.
Yeah. Stockton and Malone.
That's true. Yeah, well, yes. George Washington would love Karl Malone. Jesus. Good point. But yeah. All right. What else?
Speaking of politics, yesterday, you see Jerry's tweet where he was saying, I knew when it came to crunch time, Dave would break with the New York Times and Business Insider. He's always been a Trumpkin at heart. He's not hiding it anymore. Good for him. This is a great rant.
This is not knocking you. He's talking about Portnoy.
Portnoy
Yeah.
with that rant. He's done that rant 7 times during this.
I found that so boring, Dave's thing, where it's like, correct, Dave, just, I'll say on Thursday, just fucking say you're Republican. Why are we doing this? Like, you want Trump to win. He's very into, like, he'll do like both sides stink. Like, no, you think one side's better than the other.
But people do that to you too. They say, "Why don't you just say you're Republican?" And some people say liberal. You know what I mean?
I'm not sitting there saying that Trump's great.
You said you'd vote for him.
Doesn't mean he's great.
Do you think he would vote for Mitt Romney over Kamala Harris right now?
Yes.
Like, you think he's just a true? You think he's a true Republican?
Yes, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, it's okay. I'd say if I was a Republican, I'm a Republican.
Yeah.
But he went on there and said basically like Kamala Harris was appointed. Like, he said something that everyone know. It was not an original thought in that whole video. I didn't think. No.
I think if there was some
He
rogue,
said it 27 times already.
Yeah. Like, I don't.
If there was some rogue liberal that was going to cut taxes for the rich, I think Dave would vote for him. I think it's more about that than Republican or Democrat.
Maybe. I
think
guess.
if,
But,
like,
but that's a Republican platform.
If
Like,
what's his
that's-
name had a chance, he'd probably prefer to vote for him. What's the guy who now is RFK?
You have a hard time thinking of Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s name?
What's his name?
I don't know.
RFK. Well, okay.
The guy
yes.
was running. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe. I mean, I guess, yeah, he was the hip, like,
But you
idiot.
knew he
was the
didn't
hip
stand a
pretend,
chance.
like,
Right.
like Elon and Rogan and Dana, the guys who pretend. Yeah, he was kind of their hip guy for a while. That's true.
But if he was also their candidate, Republicans would have hated him.
Oh, he was never going to be nominated. You don't know. Are you crazy? No. But yeah, I thought the video was like, whatever. But guys like Charlie Kirk think it's great, and Jerry think like so. You have to think to yourself, who are you appealing to?
He got shit for them for the weed thing, right? Didn't he get a bunch of shit from Republicans or something?
Well, from like Matt Walsh.
Yeah,
but not.
I guess that's what I mean. Is like he doesn't line up with everything they say.
Sure.
Which
Yeah.
they don't generally
Right.
care for.
Right. But he's going to vote for Trump, and like I don't know. He's very like. I just thought it was like a Captain Obvious video. Like, no shit. Like, his point was basically that Kamala said that she's basically running on a new platform. It's new, and they asked her what she would do differently about it, and she said nothing. Right. I've been hearing that for a month. Like, no shit. I didn't think it was that interesting, but I'm glad that Jerry's happy about it. But also, like, I like Dave's been deep in hiding. Like, Jerry, like, it's not like he's been super. What is Jerry's point?
I think Jerry's saying before Portnoy might not have said he was voting for Trump in the past.
He used to hide it. Now he's
Yeah. I mean, 4 or 5 years ago, I think 4 years ago, I think Dave was a little concerned with the company doing all this stuff. Yeah, I get that. I guess he's not wrong, I suppose. What else?
We have that Mikey grab bags.
Oh, right.
What is it?
A song?
We do.
Okay.
We have something.
Coming soon from the people that brought you big screen to Broadway adaptations of Mean Girls, Back to the Future, and Legally Blonde.
From where you came back to make a shady movie about weed and Maine. $100 for a ticket, are you insane, man? And now the world's gonna know your name. What's your name, man?
Big Steve Robinson. My name is Big Steve Robinson.
It's Triad Weed, the musical. Watch a previously untold run-in at a Maine diner nearly a decade ago that led a man to seek a partnership.
So your son might start a podcast. This world's moving fast. Radio is fading. I wonder how long I'll last.
Kirk will teach you the biz in a cocaine heartbeat. My boys talk.
This is terrible, huh?
If you ask
No?
Howie,
It's interesting.
What is going on here?
It's an infomercial.
What?
It's like an infomercial for the Try Weed the Musical.
Interesting.
Oh. Do you think it's funny, Justin?
The gong
there's
always
some
makes
funny
me laugh.
parts to it.
Really?
I enjoyed that.
That's nice.
Keep going, I guess.
time they'll build you a watch.
Don't I have to stay with Howie? Can I really say goodbye?
You only have to do 2 things in life: stay white and die.
But can a sports guy make me the best investigator around?
Steve, if I'm lying, then I'm flying.
All right. Well, good enough for this guy. BetterHelp.com. Designed to be convenient, flexible, and soothe your skin. I love the guy, but you thought it was good, Dave?
It was unique.
Guys, why didn't you? Why
Yeah,
are you both
I
afraid
didn't
to
get
say it wasn't
No, I
funny?
didn't get it. Good
Doesn't mean-
guy, good for the show. But it was an attempt.
Why are you
that
presenting
didn't
it's
work.
funny, Justin? You thought that was funny?
I thought there were some funny parts in it.
What was funny other than the music? What was funny?
Just the attempt.
How is that funny?
This is funny.
What's funny about
Explaining humor is very difficult.
it? I agree, but explain.
You're telling me, pal.
But do you think it was funny, Mike?
No. I was a little lost. Who were the characters?
Sweet guy, but
one was Steve. Who was the other guy?
Yeah, what was going on?
Can't make every shot you take.
I agree. I got no problem with the attempt. I want him to try more and more. But
Bold risk, I would say that one was.
Well, these great artists take these, sometimes when it happens in time, people are like, it's not great. But 100 years from now, that might be his masterpiece.
That's right.
People are saying that even about Joker 2 now. Maybe the joke's on us 100 years from now.
It also maybe wasn't set up correctly. They just kind of played. I didn't know what was happening. It was very confusing.
Steve's a Liar didn't always hit.
No.
He missed.
No, but this is really strange. But Justin thinks it's funny.
I did laugh.
When you listened to it before, you laughed?
I did.
He also found.
Did you think I was going to think it was funny?
Yes.
Really?
That's why I
You
brought it up.
did?
Yes.
You are one dumb fat fuck. You know that?
That seems.
What?
BetterHelp.com.
That seems harsh.
I don't mean to be rude here, but Jesus Christ. Do you disagree, Justin?
I do not.
No. I mean, you got a job for life. God knows. I'm just saying, though. You think I thought that'd be after 5 years of the show? You thought I was gonna think that was funny?
I thought you would laugh at it.
He also
don't do that. Don't do that. Now you're doing the thing where you know what I'm saying.
But if that's the real answer, that I could see.
Okay,
More.
but you shifted answers.
Yeah,
now, though.
yeah.
He found Coleman's video and
I find these things funny.
He was
Because
laughing.
it's not funny.
Yes.
That's not what you said,
but you
though.
thought it was
That's not how you presented it.
I think these things are
Well,
funny.
which is it?
I thought it was funny. Yes, I laughed at it.
But you just didn't say that, though. Right, Mike?
Did you think we would all laugh?
Yes, I thought there would be laughs had.
You thought it was, as they say, a banger. As good. What was this big one?
Jeff Deal. This is Jeff Deal.
You thought it was good as that?
No, that was a catchy.
He had a good follow-up, too, didn't he?
That wasn't even necessarily funny.
Yes.
That was a good.
Powerful.
What's funny and good?
Yes, it can be funny and bad.
Oh, you're right, Pat. I probably shouldn't have said that to Justin during a BetterHelp read. I didn't think of that. Point is, don't act like that to people, right, Justin?
That's right.
You can go talk to people about this.
Hey, we all need, both of you.
Yeah, I need to talk this stuff out. We can do it together if you want, Justin. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10 today. 10% off your first month. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. You're correct. I need as much as anybody. 10% off today. Well, you never get me. I mean, listen, Justin has a job for life. I love the guy, but that's, Justin.
Well, Dave listened to it too, right?
Bad boy. You're a bad son, okay?
Yes.
What do you say? Sorry who?
Sorry, Zeddy.
That's
Oh, Jesus. Naughty for Zeddy.
Okay. I guess it's my fault.
Never like it.
No, nobody likes it. He's so comfortable doing it.
The zaddy.
He enjoys it.
Yeah, right. He's way. It's almost like the whole thing is a setup so I can have him do it.
And it seems like he's kind of meant to.
Right. Yeah, he's born to do it.
Yeah, like he belongs in a
best thing
sugar
he's-
daddy relationship.
Do you think there's any grown, rich, older men there who want a dumb, fat fuck to be their little baby? What do you think? What's that group of people like the heavyset guys? What's that world?
Chubby chicks.
Bears or something?
Oh,
or?
yeah.
Well, it's in the gay world. Yeah, but Justin's not really. Are you very hairy?
He's a hairy guy.
I'm not super hairy.
I saw him in basketball. He got a hairy back.
Yeah, decently hairy back, but
Okay.
it's
But it's
blonde.
red, though. That's the thing,
It kind
yeah.
of blends in.
There might be a different term for him.
Oh, there's different terms for him for sure. Would you be willing to enter a kind of relationship with like a rich older guy, Justin?
Depends if the price is right.
I guess Bubba's that already.
Yeah.
Did you move yet?
No, but I'm moving this week. I told
You
him.
are?
I told him yes.
You told who?
I told Bubba.
I like you have to tell like everybody.
I'm coming back.
Who is that?
He's got a good deal.
My
You're
boy.
paying him rent. You pay him rent even when he's not there.
Yeah, $200 a month, right?
That's right.
But you don't pay your parents when you're there.
No.
Huh. So
At that age, you're kind of paying him to keep him company.
why
to be
move
quite
at
honest.
all?
Because I went back over there the other day and I was like, this is nice. This is a nice winter place. It's homely.
It's winter. It's a nice winter place.
Homely
Fire pit.
or homey?
I don't know. Homely.
Okay.
I think
sure?
Bubba would need help more in the
You said it.
winter.
Just put him in a pretzel.
That's why
What?
Connor was away this past week. I felt bad. Bubba was by himself.
Was
Oh,
it a
man.
fucking bully convention or something? Where was he?
He went to Montreal.
Oh, he did for like a bachelor party or something?
No, I think he's just
Just
to,
teach how to kick ass up there.
Just like another Trudell thing, just goes by himself and just walks around.
to see the lights, I think.
Lights.
See what I mean? See, I told you.
Oh, the Northern Lights?
Yeah.
By himself?
I think he went with some friends.
You think or you know?
I think.
It's a really odd bros activity.
Let's go see the lights together?
Oh, that was known it was happening? All those fucking pictures that everyone posted the other day? Like, that was a known thing?
I don't know. That's what I'm assuming. I didn't really talk to him about it.
Yeah, I remember.
It'd be a wild coincidence if he was up there.
You never know. You know? Maybe today's the day.
Yeah.
That reminds me of all the trips I took with my buddies to go look at the lights. Light weekend, boys. Let's go. Who's in? Who's driving?
Daylight savings. We're going to get an extra hour.
To Montreal.
Nice. You're going to walk, though, right?
Yes, from Norton to Mansfield.
Do we have a date yet or no? It's already Tuesday.
I was thinking probably like Friday.
Yeah, you can't do it Thursday.
Can't do it Thursday.
Right.
Yeah.
Can't do it Wednesday now either.
Why?
Well, because Mike's recording his thing afterwards.
Asshole.
I don't have to.
No, it's okay.
I don't have to.
It's okay. I'm not here after the unnamed. I'm done for the rest of the week after unnamed on Thursday. So yeah, we're gonna do it. Let's do it tomorrow.
Right.
Is Bubba gonna be like waiting for? He's gonna go at the end of Shawshank. You guys gonna run into each other's arms?
No, I think he'll probably be watching TV and
That's the way he always is. He pretends like he's not emotional, but down deep, he's my boy's home.
And I walk
Single
in.
tear comes down.
It'll be nice.
You gonna be able to do it all in one trip?
Yeah, I did. I walked back.
It'd be depressing how little stuff Justin brings for this. Trust me, he brings the bear and that's it. Like, what are you really bringing? Just a couple. Your clothes are probably all there, right?
Yep.
You've been there for 4 months.
This is winter stuff, though.
You have nothing to bring. Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so
maybe
he's seasonal. It's
Oh,
like,
interesting.
Yeah, it's like anybody has a place out of Florida. Justin's happens to just be 5 miles away.
That's
It's
kind of
winter
nice.
place.
That's beautiful. It gives you
Really
some good closet space.
It's really smart. It's really well thought out.
Yeah.
Are you? Yeah. What are you gonna be? What do you bring? Like what are you carrying with you?
I'll be bringing bear and probably
Right.
just probably not much else.
Clothes?
There will be some clothes, but
Like yeah,
I can always-
toiletries are all there.
Yeah, I can always just drive back and forth and get that stuff later.
Ooh, that's not true for a move. No, that ruins the spirit of it.
I have to carry everything with me.
Is that kind of the point, Mike?
You might change the locks after you leave.
What if you get a shopping cart?
A shopping cart?
Like a homeless person.
You should actually.
I really only have like my GameCube.
I still say you should say. Jesus, what a depressing sentence that is.
Is that still a big?
No.
Yeah. Like, do people still use that?
Oh, people who are sluts for nostalgia do.
Right.
Gotcha.
Yeah. See, yeah. Ask a question, get an answer. Man.
Nostalgia sluts.
I still say you should set up camp like halfway.
It's gonna
I
fire.
don't have a tent.
No tent?
No tent.
I would think the Trudells have tents.
No, we used to go.
They do seem outdoorsy, and they were going camping or something, weren't
Right.
When were we going camping?
they? You bailed on your dad. You're supposed to go.
Oh,
Camping.
they have a house up there. Like a little, is that a house or a camper or what is that?
It's like a cabin.
Gotcha.
Cabin. Nice. Okay. Yeah. He's not going anymore now, right? Or is it
No.
done for the season? Okay. What else, boys? What else do you have, Pat? Anything?
Let's take a peek, see.
Let's.
Oh, totally off. It might not be. Mike has the best show in the Dabbleverse. You should get into the Dabbleverse.
I don't even know what that
Not
is.
here, Pat. I appreciate it. We'll talk later.
It is something.
I don't even know what that is.
I thought
It's like
that
Stuttering John's world.
Oh yeah, I'm not going near that.
I thought the KMS world was crazy. These people.
Yeah, I'm staying away.
Well, the theory is that speaking of running to daddy, is that I scared John away from me basically through you.
Oh,
he
really?
saw the FBI thing, and he hasn't mentioned me. I've been dropped from that lawsuit.
That's funny. See, there you go. You're welcome.
So thank you.
No problem. Happy to help. That's what we're here for. Jesus, all that stuff at blindmike.net, Blind Mike Project.
Yes.
What else, Pat?
Is the new trivia show with Brandon? Is that going to replace the dozen, or is he still going to have the dozen as well?
No, yeah. So the dozens will start in February this year. So
Okay.
that's just going to be in the interim. Cool. Yeah, starts next month. I want to say. Do you guys know?
He said November.
November, yeah.
And it's only sports. I did not know that.
Correct. Yep. But there are also sports movies, sports TV shows, sports documentaries, sports, a lot of stuff. Yeah.
I appeased it at first, and this is going back to Sportsbook Live. The Bomber really does seem like a cunt.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Fuck him. Mutt loves the guy.
I'm on his side, honestly.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, the Bomber. Oh, yeah, the Bomber.
Bomber.
I thought you were talking about Aton.
No.
Yeah, he's still. But again, that's a Mutt criticism. Mutt chose him over Barstool, over Dave Portnoy.
Absolutely. But these people on their own are pieces of shit.
You guys, see, here's the thing. I haven't watched that show in like 4 weeks. Like I watch like 2 minutes and I'm like,
missing
I can't.
out.
I think I missed this past
I can't watch it anymore. It makes me angry and uncomfortable and just annoyed with Mutt. So it's best for my friendship with him not to watch it.
That's a good friend. That's a good friend there.
I mean, I tried to be a good friend to him. He didn't listen. He's blown it with this company. Fucking blown it. Like there's just nothing. I don't think anything he can do anymore.
If he goes in on Thursday and says "fuck you,"
but
it's a headset,
great, Pat.
pauses the scene. Does that get
Fantastic.
Dave's attention?
Yes, and if Mike wins the Masters next year, he gets to go Champions Dinner the next year. Like,
That's
sure,
exciting.
yes, great. You know what I mean? And Colin definitely walked 35,000 steps.
I did.
Like all these things definitely will happen. Yes.
How many miles does that equate to?
That would be
Like,
15 miles.
17.
So I don't-
It did not happen.
I don't believe it,
It was
but
with the kids the whole time. Did not happen.
no. Well, first of all, I was by myself in the morning. They weren't up.
So what were you doing?
walked
Wandering
around?
around the city?
I went to the gym at
The hell does
5
that
a.m.
mean?
and
I
I
don't
worked
have
out
kids.
and
I
I
don't
walked
walk
around the city.
35,000
What did you
steps.
work out? You didn't run.
I have them, and I don't.
I worked out in the.
What did you do in your workout?
Actually, that wasn't part of my walk. So where you're going with that? Yes, I did not get on the treadmill and run. However,
So you
then I
stood there
walked.
during a workout.
No, I lifted.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of steps in that?
No, but then walking around the gym a little bit. But then I walked around the city.
Fraternizing.
I walked
46
around the
steps.
city.
steps?
I walked around the city
For how long?
from probably 6 a.m. till 8:30.
Okay.
And then we walked everywhere that day.
But you said it each day.
I know I told you I lied about the Friday thing.
So why would we believe you about anything?
It was over 20,000 on Friday though.
Isn't that still 2 other days?
What time did you leave on Friday?
5 a.m.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I believe. I mean, 20,000. I believe you're walking around.
Yep.
What time do you
Oh,
get
sure.
to Philly?
Got to Philly at what did I say? 5.5 hours. So it was probably like 11 with stops or something, somewhere in that range.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tommy Quinlan said he's in with Glass-Steagall and with Carano.
Oh, good.
Yes.
He doesn't even know there's a competition. He's just like, yeah.
Yeah. I believe he thinks it's a competition for sure. Huh. What else? You have anything else, Pat?
I don't have too much else. Just wanted to say happy birthday to my wife.
You think she's watching?
Applebee's.
Could be. I'm gonna switch it up. We're gonna go fancier.
Like where? Olive Garden?
Sienna.
What's that?
What's that?
It's an Italian restaurant.
Is that good for little kids?
Ooh, Federal Hill. Nice.
They have a kids menu.
Oh, was it?
Plus, I need to look at some parking lots up there too.
Oh,
Two
there you
birds,
go.
one
Okay.
stone.
Huh. All right. Okay. What else do you guys have, Dave? Justin?
I think that's it. Besides this, let me open it back up for a second. This pathetic Steve Buckley question to Drake May yesterday.
Yeah, along those lines, there's no denying this is one of the biggest days in your life. I mean, that's a fact. It's also a fact that your team lost convincingly. What are those emotions like? I mean, you're going to be getting texts from friends, family, who don't take the loss into account. What's going on right now in terms of the conflicting emotions?
Yeah, I think
Why doesn't he just ask him about his fucking gameplay? Why is he asking about his feelings?
It's just so dumb. Like, it's just so stupid.
This is who Mutt supports.
It's a gay question.
It's a good point.
It's a very gay question.
Think Buckley wants to be in the locker room, Dave? Is that what you're saying? What are you suggesting with that? You're such a homophobe. You are famous. You're not an ally.
No, I'm an ally. Definitely an ally.
So why are you criticizing Steve Buckley then? A man
It was
who
a bad
prefers
question.
penis.
It was a bad
Why-
question. It should have been about his play.
He's probably high on X, right, Dave?
Not about his feelings.
Yeah, right. He's dancing around. I mean, every question everyone asks is stupid in there. All of them. Yes, Drake May's like 10 years old. He has a fucking brain in his head. He also looks too young, Just. That's a problem.
He has a punchable face.
Yeah, he needs to grow a beard.
Yes.
Yeah, I would advise him to grow. It'll be way better if he has a beard. Like he's not winning the Super Bowl without a beard. No chance.
Drake May does sound like an 80s villain name.
Yeah, not good. Although if he's great, it's a good name.
Yeah. Yes.
Like the name is in play. At first I was down on the name, but if you're great and your name's Drake May, I can buy it.
Quarterbacks, all I really want, 2 one-syllable names. That's a good name.
That's true.
You know?
Yeah. 2 one-syllable names.
Drake May.
Like who else?
Brett Favre.
Tom Brady.
Nope.
Sorry?
Mac Jones.
Tom
Mac
who?
Jones, great name.
Ah, forget it. Yeah, I got you.
He stinks though.
Well, I'm not saying it always works out.
Joe Montana, Tom Brady.
Dak Press.
John Elway.
Yeah.
CJ Stroud.
Johnny Unitas.
Patrick Mahomes.
Seems like the great ones don't have that quality though.
Vince Young.
That's true. That's a good point.
Vince Young.
That's a good point.
Ben Roethlisberger.
You thought Tom Brady?
It was a brain fart for sure.
Okay.
2 syllables.
Yeah. Aikman.
Bo Nix.
Bradshaw.
Bo Nix.
Bo Nix.
Good name.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah.
No.
Our Yankees are 7 wins away.
You're damn right.
7 wins away. Watch the whole game. I'm very into this. Very into it. I'm enjoying it. Yeah. I like
You
this
watching
league.
just for Costas? No.
No,
You're
Costas
actually
the series.
enjoying
He's out.
Oh, that's too bad.
because they're now on TBS for the championship series. So you have, I think Brian Anderson did the game last night. I want to say maybe I'm wrong.
Wasn't he doing? Oh no, it was MLB Network, right? Yeah.
Costas?
Yeah.
Yeah. Darling was on the game as well, but they didn't bring Costas yet.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's what Marchand was talking about. Was my shots at Costas, I think.
Oh,
and he was basically like, why is he involving you into Meter? Meter's like, well, whatever. It was not a great segment.
Well, fuck him.
Who?
Marchand.
There you go. Yeah.
Did you find if he said "fuck you" to anyone else, Justin?
That's a big call name thing.
Not on Twitter, really. I don't
No?
think.
I think so.
I bet it is more than you realize.
Yeah, maybe.
I feel like I've seen
Might
it
just be an
before.
illness, yeah. You think? Could be. The roller coaster of an NFL season is moving right along. It promises to be a month full of tricks, treats, and of course, touchdowns. DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, is the number one place to bet those touchdowns. Running in from the 1-yard line or an 80-yard bomb, we don't care how they score touchdowns. We want to bet on them. DraftKings heard us and is delivering. Easy, simple stuff. Player score a touchdown. Go to DraftKings Sportsbook app, make your pick. Bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Score big with DraftKings Sportsbook, the number one place to bet touchdowns. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code KIRK. That's code Kirk for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets when you bet just $5 only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. I saw that guy Tate, who I don't like, is making his big New York debut today, right? He's in the office.
Oh,
timely.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, right. I'm sure. Is he causing all kinds of problems? It's only 7 years after it happened.
What's Kelly Keys
Is he
doing?
gonna run into Kelly?
Right. Yeah, is Clemmer gonna white knight for them or nothing?
man.
Right.
Nothing that I've seen.
All I heard for months was, "Oh, this is gonna happen." He's there today, and it's like people are like, "Oh yeah, I think I remember you."
First one there.
Yeah.
First one there.
What's that?
He was the first one there.
That's smart. It's a smart move by
Yeah,
him.
they're
Viva
10:30. What's that?
Viva posted a clip of him saying Barstool Tate didn't get the warm reception he hoped from Kelly Keegs.
Oh, let me hear. I know that.
Ooh.
I know that laugh.
Common courtesy. Nice to see you when you see someone. It's good to see you.
Psychotic.
Great sound. I will say, like, it Tate's doing a bit, but like, he doesn't expect her to like him, right? Like, they're supposed to hate each other, aren't they?
Right.
Wasn't that the thing they get there and have a big fight or something?
Yes. But that, he has to do that, right? He has
Right.
to
Yeah.
Go over and be like,
What was it like 8 months later? Literally?
How
How long have we been doing that name for? We've done like 30 of them. We do once a week, right?
But Barstool Radio ended in January, right? Am I wrong?
Yes.
That's probably right. Yeah, so it's 10 months old?
Yeah.
They'll be the next Barstool power couple.
You think so?
Rhea and Marty.
I guess. Yeah, who knows? But yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh, that's right. He's in New York. He's on the stream for the Yankees thing. I was like, oh, isn't that supposed to be like a big deal? Dave was like, I can't bring him into New York. It's too dangerous. Remember that?
Yes. He said he doesn't know the line.
He said it again.
Yeah. I'm like, there's 4 people in fucking New York office. Like, I don't even get the point of it.
Yeah.
I don't understand. So, okay. Well, all right. There you go. What else, Justin?
You see this Ravens fan who was going around punching
Yeah, I
people?
saw that.
He's been doxxed like 100 times already.
Ruined the guy's life, right? Good. I mean, fucking idiot. He just have no time for that.
Ravens fans.
Someone should hit him with a
A timeout? Yeah, that's true.
Ooh, that'd be good.
That's true. Well, did you make any friends during the game at Gillette, Justin, or no?
during the game, no. It was me. Oh, there were some people from Quebec next to us.
Nice.
I guess you could call them we're kind of friendly. Maybe I'll visit them.
The thing I don't understand about this, but Justin's not a particularly friendly guy.
I know. Who are you talking to? You're not.
At Patriots games, I am.
Really?
Yeah, because he's a screamer.
Get a couple drinks in me, and
But like in like tailgating?
Yeah.
So imagine your dad, if he's gonna call and sing, like he must be an outgoing guy.
Not really.
God, your family's so fucking annoying.
They act the opposite.
Right. It's so tiring. So how'd you make friends with these people at tailgating then, Justin?
Because it started raining and we had a big tent and we said, you're more than welcome to come under here.
That's outgoing. That's outgoing.
good.
See, I wouldn't do that. That's outgoing.
That's good.
Come under my tent.
Who was it? Like a couple? Or,
It was just, like 2 couples next to us.
Nice.
Yeah. And where are they from? Oh, Norton, you said.
Norton, yeah.
You just talked about the Patriots?
Pretty much.
What a dreadful guy. Well, how's Drake May going to play today? Like, what are you talking about this team? They're so bad.
Talk about the weather.
Oh.
How it's going to affect the game.
Got it.
Nice.
Boy, must have some really interesting takes on that.
We did.
What was it?
It's not supposed to rain during the game, but afterwards it's supposed to pick back up. I don't think the weather will be too much. I think we'll be able to throw it a little bit.
I would. I would.
That's pretty.
Let the rain pour on me. Then. you offer them food?
Yes, they offered us food.
No appetizers, obviously.
No, we don't do appetite. We go straight to the bratwurst.
You always see a single pretzel there, you know? Like a nice bag of pretzels before the game.
Bowl of chips, maybe?
Yeah.
The last time we
How about some hot pretzels on the grill?
Philly hot pretzel, that place, Philly Pretzel Factory.
Good?
They might have saved the game.
Would those
Really?
Would those be good grilled? I think.
Yeah, sure. You try them. It was a horrific bratwurst.
Throwing
Bratwurst
pigs
are
in a
great.
blanket.
Yeah, no pigs in a blanket?
No, because you have bratwurst, you have burgers.
I wouldn't want bratwurst. I'm with you guys. Just letting you know, if I'm invited, which I've never been, I would not want the bratwurst.
I invited you, Kirk.
Okay, I'm just saying. Never been invited, so I wouldn't do that. A burger, sure. Harry's very picky, though.
My dad wanted steak tips, but then he ended up not even cooking them.
Cocksucker.
What a piece of shit.
God.
He's always loser. Asshole. Prick.
Had some watermelon.
Good, okay.
Nice.
All right. Yeah. You didn't grill that.
What were the beverages? Beverages of
I'll make
choice.
sure.
Beverages?
I figured Justin would be like, yeah, obviously we did it.
Beverages, my dad had Gatorade, and I had some Coors Lights.
I bet there's some like watermelon bratwurst sandwich that he makes. Or something.
Some bit. What's the bit with watermelon, Justin? What do you do?
No, just eating watermelon.
Yeah, okay. You guys are healthy. Your dad with this Gatorade and this watermelon. He's like an athlete at these games.
Yeah, kind of.
Jesus. Do you eat at the game or no?
Oh, yeah.
Aren't you stuffed after the...
No, because you walk and things move.
You walk?
You walk from the tailgate and then things move.
Then you're hungry at that point?
Things settle.
You gotta remember you walk at least a quarter mile.
How much did you eat before the game?
I had 2 bratwursts and a burger.
What'd you eat at the game?
Then at the game, I had... What did I have? My dad got me chicken fingers.
My dad got me chicken fingers. I wonder what your dad would squeeze. I wonder if your dad gives you an 89 for being a son there during the game or not. He was a little upset when Drake made through the pick. -2 points for that.
Got him some chicky fingers.
Nachos. And
my dad got me some chicken fingers.
He came back from the bathroom or something, and he came back. He gave me a thing of chicken fingers. I said,
nice.
That's a nice move.
Yeah.
There's a word for that. It's enabling, but okay.
Split a pretzel. Pretzels are very good.
The pretzels are hit or miss there.
They were very good.
They're not good.
Huh?
They're not
good. The old pretzels were good. We've talked about this.
These
Boston
were
pretzel.
very good.
Boston pretzel.
No, the new pretzels at Gillette are... No way it was very
They're super
good.
pretzels.
Yeah,
The
it's
entire
super
world
pretzel,
is
right?
It was
super
not a
pretzel.
super pretzel.
What was it?
I
Look
don't-
it up. What are you talking about?
I know it's
Was it
it's
pretzel
not a literal
specific?
it's not a literal super pretzel, but it tastes like a super pretzel. That's
Which are not good.
No.
They're not good.
But it's not a super pretzel.
Well, what was it, tough guy?
It's just...
Put your dick out. Let's hear it. You know? I just picture Justin just beaming with his dad as a chicken fingers. Like, up, you got something in your ear, son. Woo!
It was awesome.
Thank you, Papa.
No barbecue sauce.
Oh, and I had a steak and cheese.
And a steak and cheese.
And the steak and cheese?
Yes.
It's weird you have skin issues.
Wicked Twisted Soft Pretzels.
Is that its own brand?
They say they're available...
It could be different, Dave. When's the last time you were at
Gillette
Gillette?
Stadium.
I went to a preseason game.
Did you see the pretzels there?
Yeah, I had a pretzel.
Oh, it was one of the soft ones?
It tastes yeah.
Ah.
It tastes yeah. Like
Those old pretzels were unbelievable.
These are this is a nice New England company.
She was gonna sell them to me at wholesale prices. I was gonna order like 1,000 of them.
I remember that, yeah. You made some money off that. Oh. Didn't happen, though, huh? Another loss.
That Philly pretzel company is exactly like them, though. Maybe better. Maybe.
Really?
Yep.
They should sue you for you calling this super pretzels.
No, it's not. I said it wasn't a super pretzel.
What would the
I said
suit
it's
be
like
exactly?
They should sue you.
What would the lawsuit be?
Boys, get in here.
Slander.
It's hard to prove.
We gotta do something about this guy.
That's a tough one to prove.
It is.
I'm telling you, I just had a pretzel. It was very soft. It was perfectly salted.
Mm-hmm. I'm listening. Go ahead.
It was good. And Dave's like, no, I think I had one 3 years ago that wasn't great. So
No, I had it
was like super
during a
pretzel.
preseason game, and it tasted like a super pretzel.
How are the biographies doing? The
You retweeted one the other day.
Yeah. He's doing one every day? Who did you do yesterday?
I don't know.
That's not good. I don't either.
I haven't been on
maybe
Twitter much, to be fair.
You traveling, huh?
Yeah.
Let me hear it, Dave. Sure.
I got it.
Ooh.
Today's biography, Thomas Rowland, who passed away at the age of 80 years old. Now, Thomas Rowland's not famous, not infamous,
but had, according to this obituary, a pretty amazing.
Now
great
we're
life.
talking.
I noticed the obituary because Thomas Rowland was born October 9th, 1944, and died October 9th, 2024.
That's
right
good
on his
symmetry.
80th birthday.
I like that.
He passed away on October 9th. It was posted today. Now, this was posted on Foster's Daily Democrat. That is a newspaper back home in New Hampshire I used to read. And I checked the obits because I don't know if anyone back home passed away. I should be aware of. I don't know Thomas Rowland at all.
Good reason to check the obits.
I was pretty impressed by this guy's life. Now, he was a older brother, the oldest of four, and he was called to Vietnam in 1968. And he went there, served a tour, and got a Purple Heart. When he came back, he ended up getting married to his wife, Janet. They were married for 57 years.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what this should be. You know what I mean?
His nickname, by the way, was Rock. Because to his family, he was the Rock. He was kind of that force that was always there, that guy you could always lean on.
Dwayne Johnson?
You can't smell! Thomas Rowland spent most of his career working for the state of New Hampshire Bureau of Turnpikes. He was a maintenance superintendent. But the reason I liked his obituary was because of how much time and love he had for his family. I like this line a lot. He and his wife, Janet, shared 57 years of marriage and were inseparable. Tommy kept local florists busy, sending Janet flowers several times a month. That's just nice. That's just sweet. Graduated from Dover High School in 1962 and was a hard worker by all accounts. He had a graveyard shift at a bakery when he was a kid.
I like this. This is what I like. This
Came
is
back,
what I
worked for the Bureau of Turnpikes for 37 years.
We know, Clemmer.
Even in retirement, he worked for a pool and patio company for a decade. He loved baseball, so I mean that right away wins me over.
Oh, well, we all know that,
You know
Clemmer.
me.
We know that, Clemmer.
I love anyone that likes baseball.
America, look at that tweet. All the same reaction at the same time. Oh,
He'd go to
yeah.
Laconia Motorcycle Weekend when he was younger. He loved golf. When he was younger, he would golf a lot. According to the obituary, he had to retire because of back issues. But at that house, the Rowland house, whenever the Masters were on, the world stopped.
Keep your
Everything
fucking
stopped
mouth
for
shut. The Masters.
Tommy Rowland
He was
a
alive?
huge-
He golfed.
Huge fan of the Masters. He
Well,
had a second
somebody's
home
alive.
in Pompano
He's
Beach,
dead?
Florida. Him
No
and his
golf.
wife, Janet, would go there during retirement and hang out in the winters. You see this life and you see the care he had for his kids. You see the care he had for his wife. And it's like, you know what? I kind of wish I knew this guy. I wish I knew. It
doesn't matter what you wish.
Seems like a genuinely great guy, gone at the age of 80. But by all accounts, he'll be sorely missed. And check out that obit if you want. Check it out yourself on Foster's Daily Democrat.
He's read it to us, Clemmer.
Thomas Rowland, a life certainly well lived.
I like that he's plugging the obits.
There was a period of time where we didn't think he was going to fit in or work at Barstool. Where else in the world would somebody give you a platform to do this nonsense?
The beauty of is Dave has no fucking
He's got
idea.
no
He's
idea.
never seen that. He'll
No.
never see it. Will Clemmer be doing that, Dave? February 18th, we'll still be doing it.
Yes.
Really? Justin, you think so?
Yes.
I do. I think Clemmer likes doing it.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Relatively, probably time consuming, but relatively easy.
He wasn't kidding either, boy. That is great for TikTok, that little bit right there.
Oh,
that would take
perfect.
off. My God.
Perfection.
Those kids would love hearing about
Everyone's
The Rock.
searching obituaries
I guess if he
on
did that way, The Rock, maybe people would look at it, maybe.
You're shaving Harry. He's like, you see about this Thomas, what's his name?
I'm excited.
Dad, he's an old guy who liked golf. It's unbelievable.
I can't wait till he finds somebody he doesn't like. Like, yeah, this is a good guy I would have spent time with. Like, this guy seems like a real asshole.
Will Clemmer,
Glad he's
That'd be
dead.
good.
Will Clemmer go all in like a Bob Merchant died today?
Oh, he should.
Yeah.
Definitely.
He would do that, right?
Definitely.
Some of you may not know this.
I want emotional. Like I want like Carano dying or something. Like emotional. He's got a long way to go.
What are
Take
they
it
in the
easy.
building? Why is it so loud?
They're right in the side street doing that?
Jesus Christ.
A car getting towed.
Probably trash.
Yeah. Oh, that's true, right?
It did sound like it was coming through the headphones.
Jesus. Simply Safe. Simplysafe.com/Kirk. SIMPLI safe.com/Kirk. Again, 50% off your home with a new Simply Safe system, plus a free indoor security camera when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Agents can act within 5 seconds of receiving your alarm. Can even see and speak to intruders to stop them in their tracks. You'll never be locked into a long-term contract. You can cancel anytime. You're not going to want to. Pricing is transparent and affordable, less than $1 a day with no hidden fees ever. It's easy to install and activate your SimpliSafe system in less than an hour, or choose professional installation to have a pro do it for you. Want your home safe? Go to SimpliSafe. Very simple. We've been telling you since the show essentially started. I mean, SimpliSafe.com/Kirk. SimpliSafe.com/Kirk. There's no safe like SimpliSafe. And look, I'm just a regular guy trying to keep my home safe. That's all, SimpliSafe.com/Kirk.
Heard that.
Yeah. What else, boys?
I think that's it.
That's it, Justin?
Yeah, nothing really else.
Okay. Mike, anything from you?
No.
Okay. Pat Ford? When's the next Drips episode?
Oh, it's a good question.
What's going on with that? Is it on hiatus?
It's on me. John's ready every week, and I got kids crying.
Why not fill in Drip?
We did with Suda one week when I bailed last minute.
Who?
He's a barber. Suda.
Oh, I didn't see that one. Okay.
I got my.
Mutt do it. Mutt loves that show.
I know. We should ask him.
Mutt's afraid of everything now, though. Like, other than coming in here, I bet you he doesn't interact with you guys. I bet in that chat that much anymore, right?
He does.
Oh, he does.
That chat's been hot.
Really?
There are winners left and right. Yeah.
Boy, they jump out of that thing quick. Jeff threw me in. I was like, get me out of here.
We were happy to have you.
It was great. What? It's gambling. It's just a muddle. Yeah.
Right. Jeff's been hot.
Yes.
Everybody. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big time. First touchdown scorers. BA's been hitting.
Oh, good.
Ooh.
Good. Jeff is obsessed with Mutt, too. Jeff's another guy who's
still really.
He's like almost angry at him.
Really?
And I told him with nobody cares. I told him like I messaged with Daver though.
Oh yeah.
Daver from all he's doing okay. He said he's doing well.
Oh good.
Yeah. I gave him $300. He asked for it. See, he said he's good for it, so I'll probably get it back.
Nice.
He's at that stage. I've known Mutt for so long. Stages with Mutt where you have to eventually realize he's going to disappoint you.
Sure.
Like he's just gonna. Like, he's still in that point. He's like, what if he like Pat did earlier? What if he does this with Shannon? What if he does? He's going to do none of these things.
Oh well, I think we all know that.
Sure, but not the beginning. I was the only one. Everyone's like, oh, he's going to take this job. I'm like, guys, he's not going to take this job. That's never going to happen. Instead,
Kirk was
he
right.
is going to, talk about Steven Gostkowski kicking field goals. That's what he's going to do.
I'll admit, I still thought a couple weeks in, I was like, maybe Mutt will give him the business on this show. But now, there's no one that thinks that anymore.
No, it's over. Like he's just a carcass lying on the floor. Yeah. That's it. Yeah,
and they, by the way, have to renew that show, right? Like
Why?
they can't.
Why?
Wait.
Think it's got a lot of buzz? Why?
First of all, Eitan doesn't want to do it.
But like, that's such an
cancel
asshole
Chappelle's show.
move. That's such an asshole move.
Wait a minute. What are you? What?
I like that, Justin.
What do you say?
It's like canceling Chappelle's show.
What are you talking about?
Mutt has done the entire show basically.
Dave, I'm so
himself.
sick of people doing this from Mutt. You treat him like he's a fucking retard. Why would you intellectually renew the
Sounded
show?
better, by the way. Sounded better this week.
I didn't listen to any of it. Intellectually, forget.
Because it probably doesn't cost them that much.
You don't owe
and-
Mutt anything.
Just the amount of bullets he's taken because they're assholes and didn't tell him to take a Barstool Sports job.
Shander said we're just playing out the strings for the next 3 weeks or
Bomber
whatever.
did not like that either. You could tell
Oh yeah, what did he do about it?
when he came on.
Okay, what did he do about it?
Nothing.
Who's
about
on
it.
this week?
Eton.
Yeah, so he did nothing about it. The Bomber's
He's a coward too. Listen, I'm
he's a
out
pussy.
on Bomber.
The Bomber stinks.
Yeah, he does.
He's dirty. He's gross. He's a loser. This is like an ego show for him. He's a fucking loser. In Mutt, Mutt should live in North Korea. Like every night he would just, he'd shrink and his kids would be 2 feet tall. They'd have no power. Be like, oh, we have no power today. What are you gonna do? He's born to live in North Korea.
He would like the regimented.
Yes.
schedule,
Yeah. And like once a year you get to go and have you get a bowl of rice. He'd be so happy that day. Oh, he'd do that. Rice day. He's born for that. He should be North Korea radio. That's what he should be doing. Gambling on who fucking dies first in his neighborhood of starvation. I hate him. I fucking hate him. Who's in tomorrow?
It will be Mike Mutnansky.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, dying guy, right?
And I think so.
Oh, wait, true. We don't know. Right. He
Two guys withering away in their own.
Dying guy is way more alive than Mutt. I mean, think of dying guy. Like, he works. He's doing all. What's that?
He's in tomorrow.
Dying guy.
Yes.
Fucking in tomorrow. Mutt just shows up. It's unbelievable. 3 UConn guys tomorrow.
Is that the appropriate name to call him?
Well, we're all dying.
Dying guy?
I would call him sort of dying guy.
Yeah. I mean, when was he in here? A year ago?
Stolen valor.
Still kicking.
It's been a while. Yeah.
True. I'll probably die before him at this point. I've thought about that because although he looks very sickely.
Yeah. Do
I'll
any
give him that.
Do any of us look great?
True, but I mean, he looks like he's younger than me, right?
I believe
Is he like 40 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. But he'll be there tomorrow. He'll be here tomorrow. Okay, and then Mike's back Thursday with who?
We're gonna find somebody for
Charles.
Thursday. Yeah, we should.
Good.
It's a Charles Thursday.
That'd be good.
Charles seems like a once a month guy.
Oh, at least. Yeah. I think so.
And
I want. No, I'll do it. I think Charles maybe should moderate this debate, but I'll do it.
You probably need somebody next to you though, right? Isn't it a 1-2 combo at debates?
Not always.
Sometimes.
Yeah, but not always.
Right.
Who's going to match me gravitas wise? Like,
Nobody, but just that could be funny too.
Charles?
I
Maybe,
don't really know much.
That may be part of it, like Hannity and Combs were back in the day.
The
clear alpha.
I mean, Mayo was born.
Mayo-
Mayo was born to be an annoying. Like,
If Steve's the Republican side, Mayo should be the liberal side.
is Mayo
Oh, and
liberal?
he's a big liberal, right?
Oh, is he?
I think so.
Isn't he?
That's my.
He'll
that's my
say he
theory.
is if he can get some fucking air.
That's an
time.
important.
Well,
find.
somebody's gonna have to reach out to him about this because he probably won't watch. The
I
show
saw
for
that
the
tweet.
next
He
few
doesn't even
weeks.
listen to the show.
Sad.
Menner's a big liberal, isn't he?
I don't know.
He's a little liberal, probably.
That's true. I thought he was. Isn't he huge? I thought he was. I don't know. He's in though. He's in for the show. He's willing to fly out here in the spring to do the show.
Nice.
That is a great nightmare team, Menners and Mayo.
That's good.
Might even be a twist. Maybe we show up and everybody's actually on teams they don't even know about. You have to pull names out of a hat. You know?
That'd be nuts.
I'm friends with both Mayo
They'd go
and Menner.
home.
Mike and Mayo. How tough would that be? 14 hours I covered Mayo. If you had the draft, everybody we've mentioned so far, everybody we've thrown out as possibilities on this show, the unnamed reality show as of now, who's the last person, Mike, you'd want to be in the car with? I think Pat-
Mayo, probably.
Yeah, it has to be,
it would
right?
Have, it would have to be Mayo.
Don't you think, Dave, or no?
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Gus
of
is
the
tough,
other
though,
players.
too. Gus is tough.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Gus is tough.
Yep.
Gus is, of course, the king of like setting up so he can tell you something about himself the whole time.
But you know what? I think I could tell. I could say to like Gus, you got to give me
Gus, shut the fuck
20
up.
minutes.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
shut
I don't think that will work.
God
to be honest
forbid
with
you drive
No.
by a house that he delivered Amazon at. That'll be
His
it.
brain is fried. That's the thing.
One good thing about Gus is he'll go, like, say he did that. Say we drove by a house he delivered to, he'd go, this looks familiar.
Oh,
if
what?
you don't ask him why,
Oh, he won't do it.
He
Oh.
won't say
Oh,
it.
but he wants you to ask.
You don't
Yes.
bite.
Yeah, if you don't bite.
Does he give you the second? Does he try it again or no?
Oh, yes.
I guess
yeah,
he does.
You'll do
probably
the second
does.
one?
Yeah.
How about that house back there?
Yeah. Jeez, that looks. Is there a package of that house? Gus would be up there. Mayo would be my first pick.
Yeah, it would have to be Mayo.
Dave, big for you. No phone for the driving for the show.
That's be tough. Yeah.
To focus on the road.
Might be
tough
more
week.
dangerous with him focused on the road.
Can you hand over your phone for 6 hours?
Do I hand over my
No, can you?
6
For the
hours?
show.
And I know.
I'm just
I don't
saying,
think so.
throwing an arbitrary. Like, we have a 6
we
hour
were
drive
doing
that
more
day.
than that.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying, I'm
Okay,
throwing
okay,
a
okay.
random number. 40 hours.
Apologies.
You have a bag, everyone throws their phones in it. You can do that.
That's gonna be tough though. Yeah.
Then you're out.
I know.
It'd be so great if Karen Reed just like comes out and she's like, "Yeah, I did it. The whole thing was a ruse."
I think they were in like the
Dave
middle of New
misses it.
Mexico, day one. And Dave's like, I realized I don't want to give him my phone. And Steve just flew Steve out to New Mexico or something. That makes a lot of
shoot him.
sense.
I'm going to head back.
You got to do it.
Yeah.
How will you and Steve be in the car together? For like,
Perfectly fine.
really?
Perfectly fine. No problems between our.
I don't know. That's an interesting conversation in a way.
Steve would be very critical of Dave. I think they would be fine during.
Right, Steve's-
I think Steve would have a lot
Right.
of criticisms on air, you know?
I'll also say this: if I'm doing a show like that, there's no eating challenges. I'm not doing any of that, like eating worms and shit like that. That's not happening.
Thank God.
Yeah,
Not
that's the thing.
happening.
I don't know enough about Amazing Race to know what
They
the
do
challenges are.
very rarely do something. But we're not doing shit like that.
Yeah.
No, it'll be. You got to think show. What ties into the show? Right. Challenges, whatever. You know, we'll see if they come up with good ideas. I don't know. You confident, Justin, or no?
I am. But it's never like against someone else, right? There's never challenges where it's like the Justin and Mike team are taking on Mike and
No,
Kirk.
it's we get to first one there, do all the challenges, first one there. And the last one there is eliminated. Well, Phil hosts the show, so I say Phil eliminated, which occasionally gets a chuckle out of Harry, but not as much as he used to. So the last one there is out. Sometimes they have two teams out.
He has to drive back.
You can fly, but we'll see. I mean, I don't think you have to drive back necessarily, but
Hitchhike.
yeah, could be. It could be. I mean, who knows what challenges they're going to be? I don't know. Could go old school. First one to ejaculate in the Suburban, masturbating. I don't know. Like first Ted Sellers.
Should this be a season of Chris Clemmer's Rat Race?
No, definitely.
No.
That's why we're doing it. Nope. This is our show. This is a KMS show.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
Clemmer's, fuck Clemmer. Oh, he's in it. So, yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't know if that would be why. Because Clemmer.
I'd love a haters team like Murchison and Sneakers or something.
What a duo.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be a good team. You think Merchant would do it?
Well, he'd be open to that.
He's pretty playful, I think. He's getting older in his older
Time's
years.
gone by.
Think Jerry would do it?
Yeah.
Pitch it to Jerry. I'm sure he'd have a good time with that. I'm sure have some fun with that.
Jerry and Ironhead.
That'd be a good team. Jerry and Dino. All right, Ironhead. Jerry's still doing that show, huh?
Yeah.
There is.
What's he talking about? So he's just totally locked in now, huh?
I haven't seen a Jerry tweet in a long time.
Neither have I. I'm using.
What's he talking about?
I was like, what's his take on like,
Lizzo is in the news.
she lose some weight?
He
I saw.
probably is talking about that.
Yeah, maybe.
Jerry Callahan show 29 minutes ago. Kamala gets caught plagiarizing. Harris may follow Trump to Joe Rogan. Recent polls are excellent for Trump. And Monday Night Football recap.
Montante
We're also
doing
sports. Is Montante still part of that show at all or no?
Never got paid.
If you have one of them on, you have to have the other, right? If they want to do it.
Who's that?
Like, so say Trump today said, I want to do Call Her Daddy. She would have to have him on.
No.
Is that how equal time
I
works?
think that
or
was.
no?
I think that's radio.
That's like traditional
just
media.
traditional.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Yeah, no. Yeah, but you're right. Like back in the old days,
Oh, because they're not governed by the
like
FCC.
right, like 60 Minutes.
Okay.
Had to offer both. Yeah. Which I also always thought was stupid, honestly. Like you just want to have them on. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like Colbert didn't ask. He did it in a funny way, but like Colbert didn't want to have Trump on, so he didn't have him on.
Right.
That's fine. I think it's short-sighted, but I don't. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'm sure Bussin with the Boys asked Vice President Harris to be on. I'm sure she's probably said no.
I believe they
I'm
got
sure they
that
really-
done through.
Probably through Dana White.
Dana White,
I would
yes.
think.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they're friends with him, so yeah. There you go.
See, I think it would be smarter for Harris to do Bussin' with the Boys than Trump.
Totally.
Unless she was really bad.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I am also of the belief that nobody is listening to Bussin' with the Boys is going to hear Harris and then vote for her.
Sure. But then why do any of it, I guess?
I agree. I don't think any of it matters. Like I just don't. I think there are moments where 50 million. Like obviously, like the debate with Biden is a moment where you can't be president anymore after that. 50 million people saw you act a certain way. But like also like Bussin' with the Boys, Trump is in like an hour and a half into the podcast, right?
Yes.
Yes.
They do like an hour and a half of like football recap. They're like, oh, our guest is Donald Trump. Right. I'm like, this seems strange.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, I know. It's just
like
weird.
any other day.
Yeah, it just seems. I don't know. It seems odd. Is the former president, reached out to us yet, Dave? Did you?
Unfortunately, we have not gotten any messages back. Unfortunately,
Did we reach out to Vice President Harris?
I believe I did actually. Yeah,
She's welcome to join.
Yep.
They're doing all these in person too, like all these interviews. It'd be great to see Kamala Harris sitting right here.
This is Jon Stewart. She's a huge fan. I'm just Jon Stewart. She
She'd
loves the
pretend
calls.
to be. She'd pretend to be. She'd be like, oh,
Take it easy, Justin. We know how she is. We know you don't like her. I actually think because match is going to be a blowout, I kind of like the idea of getting us to get like a couple of thousand votes for Bill Trudell.
We were just talking about
Yeah,
that.
oh, were you?
Yeah.
I like the idea of him finishing like a strong third in Massachusetts.
I like that.
Yeah.
We were asking how many you need
like, just scroll.
to like, come up on like the news.
Yeah.
Like in Massachusetts, it'd be like Harris 66, Trump 24, like Trudell 4 or something.
I imagine if he gets
4%.
Could he get less than 1% and still probably 0.5% or something?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'll vote for him.
Oh, I'd definitely vote for him.
You can vote for him, Dave?
Yeah, sure.
Mike, you're in?
I'm voting third party anyway, so yeah, I'll vote for him.
That's a Rhode Island vote for you, though, Pat. Also a blowout, though.
Also a blowout. So I'll write in Billy.
Okay, good. Yeah, I mean, I think maybe he should. What's his platform, Justin?
He doesn't want the job, but
Okay. What's his take on?
I like that. I kind of like that.
I almost feel like he should be the third guy in the debate with these two. What's his abortion stance?
It's like cold.
I'm sure he's for it after fucking watching his kids
I think
fucking
he's
roll around the house. He's 30.
pro-life.
Buy chicken fingers for his 30-year-old son.
Only for the summer.
That's true.
he's pro-life.
Oh, 100%?
Probably.
Rape even?
Probably.
Incest?
I don't know, probably.
Really?
Wow. Well, listen, it's a platform.
At least lie.
Yeah. Really? I guess he watches his son watch his daughter take a shower. Like, oh, you never know. Maybe get a grandkid that way. What do you guys take is on the border?
He hates it.
He hates the border?
That there.
Yeah.
He doesn't want borders in America?
How easy it is to come in and out.
I got you. Okay. Yeah. So what does he want? Total.
He sounds like a real Law and Order candidate.
Well, he's a former officer, or is he retired now?
Former officer.
Grandkids
Still in the blue.
Seems like he's not working a lot though.
No, he works
How many hours a week is he working?
probably 50.
Yeah. Is he in the Explorer program or no?
No, he's not.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to. If he's running for president, it's my vote for president.
Yeah, you should
Justin.
know these things.
These are fair questions.
The case season.
He's a singer. We know that. Does he have any controversy in his past that might be an issue or no?
He shot someone. He killed someone.
Oh,
hell yeah!
It's hard for me to cover this up now. But I was going to say, with a write-in candidate, we don't need to muddy the waters there.
That's
We
true.
just do it.
Oh, it's too late. That's Law and Order, though. I mean, it was a justified shooting.
Yes.
Unbelievably, Justin would pause.
Had to think about it.
Everything's a bit with him. Oh, he was cleared. How long ago was that?
It was like 2007.
Ooh, weird. Tough time for your family or no?
No, it was just we stayed home from school, didn't answer the phone.
It was Eric Gardner.
Stayed home from school, didn't answer the phone. Seems like a tough time for the family, no?
It was fine. I was in 5th grade.
Everything is. Okay.
It's not a bit. I don't know what to tell you. I don't really remember it that much.
When you went back to school, were people saying like your dad's a killer?
No.
No.
Was it an innocent black man?
It was not an innocent black man.
Was it a guilty black man?
No, it was not a guilty black man.
Or was it?
It was a bank
Pregnant
robber.
woman.
Bank robber.
Asian woman. It was a 6-year-old. He shot a bank robber.
Yes.
So he's doing his job.
That's right.
Law and Order, baby.
He went to go reach in his pocket like he had a gun. He did not have a gun.
Oh.
But you have to assume.
Right in between the eyes.
Well, I mean, not necessarily.
The robber was returning the money like Marvin Harrison.
He was done. So he's fully clear.
That was my thing 4 years ago, man. Like if you don't know, I had no problem with that. No problem.
You're screaming, get your hands up, get your hands up. Don't reach in your pocket. And they reach in your pocket. What do you think they got? If they have a gun.
Skittles.
What's his take on taxes?
Not a huge fan. Thinks it's people spend too much. The government spends too much. I'm really speaking
Pays
like
his salary.
You vote for this guy for president in 4 years, Justin.
I thought that was a clever drop.
I
He
do.
started going.
I do, but I'm unsure what his stances are, and he doesn't want to run, so he wouldn't give me the answers.
I'm voting for him.
That's
It'd be so great if you forced him into it.
Actually, won.
It's like, I don't want.
He resigns, so it has to go to Justin.
Justin,
Like,
right.
His vice president.
All fucking bits. It's just all bits. Jesus, this whole country's just ruined. Maybe the country could use Justin as president, though, you know? Although you're not old enough, Justin.
not
35.
Oh, true.
Another stupid rule, by the way.
Yeah, but
You
you're,
can
I
fight.
don't know.
You can fight in a war, but you can't be president when you're 28.
Probably.
Do you know any
Dumb.
28-year-olds?
Probably good you can't have an 18-year-old.
I don't want fucking 58-year-olds. So I want to be
That's
president.
true.
I'd rather have a 28-year-old than an 82-year-old. That's for fucking sure. Look at Biden.
Yeah.
If we could have an 18-year-old president, there'd be a decent chance some TikTok star runs and wins.
Oh,
the Hawktua girl
sure.
runs and wins.
No question. Be great. I'm all for it at this point. Huh. Bill Trudell, the man we need. That kind of thing.
They're going to hammer that murder, though.
His
I gotta
speech is
say.
like,
Not murder. It was not a murder. Right, Justin?
It was not.
just a killing.
Yeah.
Bill Trudell, get your fucking hands out of your pockets. Say, whatever.
Hands up, shoot.
Right.
I don't want the job, but thanks for the vote.
America's a cat and it's in a cradle right now. And he just kind of starts singing. You know, it's like, Justin, this could work.
It could.
I just doesn't want to talk about this now. You always said you voted for him.
I do vote for him. Every not even just presidential election, every election.
Can we
What do you
get
mean?
campaign flyers?
Like
and
down the
stuff?
ballot.
Oh, like
Bill Trudell.
Congress.
midterms and
Oh yeah, Senate.
Where are we on these initiatives? Do we know? How are we supposed to vote?
Questions?
Yeah.
I keep saying vote no on 5.
Which one's that?
That's the restaurant one.
I talked about this with Harry the other night. We were confused because Dave in Hull
Yeah, I remember. I was there.
were you at the in Saco?
Yep.
He was telling me about this. He said that we should vote what?
No.
No. He doesn't want the more. He doesn't want the money, right?
Correct.
So if you're a waiter right now in a restaurant, how much are you making per hour?
Like $3.
Right, but they like that though, right?
Because
they make whatever
Because
on
also,
tips.
if
Right.
you don't make $15 in tips, then they have to pay you $15.
Right. Are they also worried at all that like the real cheapos of the world would be like, oh, they're making more money now when it comes to
That's
write
a huge
the
part
tip,
of it,
you know?
too, yeah.
Like I wouldn't think like that probably, but I could see some people being like older people being like, oh, they make $18 an hour now. Why am I giving them a tip?
Well, the price
That's
of food's
true.
going to be up too, so they're going to be.
That was the
less-
other. That was okay. So I'm voting no on that, Justin.
Yes.
I'm voting Bill Trudell on that. Just gonna write it down underneath it.
Question 1 is: should the auditor oversee the legislator?
No,
Not
I don't
even-
trust
not
any.
even a clue what that
I don't
means.
trust
I don't
any.
know.
I don't trust,
As opposed to who? The Secretary of State?
probably. I don't trust
don't
any
think
of these
there is
people. I'm voting no, just 'cause I don't trust any. I don't think anybody should be legislating anybody in this stupid Commonwealth. So I vote no.
Well, the auditor That's not a horrible idea, right?
Go ahead. Next one. Yeah. Oh, whatever.
Question 2 is eliminating the MCAS graduation requirement.
Yep.
Yes.
Good. Yeah.
See you never.
Good riddance.
You chew gum during it, though.
That was
Harry
cool.
always says, yeah.
A union for rideshare drivers.
I'm anti-union, so
Yeah, no.
I'm voting no.
Mike,
I don't even know how that would work.
It really only affects you.
I think I'll say no because prices are already outrageous.
They're going to go up.
My guy today said to me 3 times that I was the first ride of his day.
Really?
I don't know how you want me to react to this.
That's my kind of driver.
I didn't react the first 2 times. He said it a third time. I was like, oh,
It's like Gus.
Nice.
Go ahead.
Question 4 is legalizing psychedelic drugs.
Got to vote yes as a libertarian. Have to do it.
So like what, mushrooms?
I guess. I mean, why? Everyone's doing
Sure.
drugs. All people do are fucking drugs anyway. These losers.
And question 5 is the minimum wage for tipped workers.
And we're voting what?
No.
No.
No. Where's Bill Trudell on that one? Do we know?
I don't know. It's probably a no.
Okay. All right. I think we have our votes then, I suppose.
So
Well-
he's got at least 5 votes.
1 out of state.
I hope for 2 things. Well, here's what we do know for tomorrow. If dying guy's in a state where he needs to be killed, we know Bill Trudell will come in and shoot him. So
Just pretend you're reaching for something.
just trying to get his painkillers. No, I'm sure it was a justified shooting. It sounds like it was. He was cleared.
If it's not, I'm sure you'll see it all over Twitter in about 1 hour.
But to find out. Now,
I feel like you've never talked about that on here.
I wonder why.
Probably should have kept that.
Gee, I'm sure I like Bill Trudell. I'm sure I'm pro cop. I'm like other people. I'm like calling it. I'm pro cop.
I'm pro cop.
I'm
pro cop.
You ever tweeted "fuck you" at Bill Trudell?
Never.
That would be
never
so
dare.
great if he
Good.
did.
There you go. All right, Pat. Good to see you. Mike, we'll see you. Well, I'll see you tomorrow for.
If you don't mind, you don't have to.
I'm ready.
I appreciate
No,
it.
I'm ready. Why are you laughing? BlindMike.net, Blind Mike Project. Go subscribe right now, please. It's worth your money. What's Why Are You Laughing this week? Oh, it's this.
Well, this will be on Patreon this week.
Right, that's what I mean. Yeah.
For the freebies, only on YouTube this week. It's Legion of Skanks versus Matt and Shane.
Okay. I saw the show was canceled this weekend. Is that right? Postponed?
Oh yeah, it's been a weird.
Well, the
schedule.
wedding stuff was going
We'll be back to it's been a weird schedule for like a month, so we'll be back to normal this Sunday at 10 a.m.
You don't like that?
I was bummed.
Sorry, buddy.
We all were.
No sweat.
We'll get through this together.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anything from you boys?
All good. How many people do you want to go to that Aaron Hernandez screening?
How many seats are there in the theater, Dave?
I know. How big of a theater do we need to get?
I want it to be at Gillette Stadium that night. I don't like it.
How much was it? How many were
That
in
would be
Maynard?
fitting.
A big conflict of interest.
The Arlington one was
It's
only
true.
50. How many were in Maynard?
Couldn't have been much more, Justin, though.
Must have been around probably like 60.
Okay.
People will go to that, right?
Oh, yeah.
That'll be a good time. Again, I mean, kind of depressing, but what a pop that's going to be the first time you see it, though. Oh, what a
great.
moment that's going to be in
They
my
better
life.
show you. It better not just be on the radio.
As an outsider, it must be wild too, because the guy's going to be. I don't know how they'll do it. Will they do it? He kills himself first, and then your report, or
No.
your report, and then he'll kill himself.
I mean, artistically, they can go any way they want. I mean, it's possible they could start with that. I'm telling you, everything is in play after watching this series. Everything. There's a chance, like, I'm going to fuck like Brady in this thing or something. I don't even know.
That's the problem, though. Now, if it's just a straight, like,
I know,
if
what a
it's, if it's, not,
disappointment.
it's like the David Tyree Super Bowl. Everyone's just walking out with their
Yeah.
heads down.
But you're right. It could be me on the radio for like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
But there's an actor playing me, though.
And the
That's
name of
the
it
thing.
is Who Killed Aaron
Right.
Hernandez.
I mean, right. I mean, so like we're getting really teased here.
Yeah.
Like it wouldn't be Justin Grace's voice, I don't think. Do you?
Maybe because it's radio, and they see Aaron. There is a chance you don't see him. Yes.
Well,
Maybe.
Have all characters that have been on the show in the first, whatever it is, 5 episodes, have they been listed in the credits? Like
On IMDb or something?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Oh, okay, there is. So maybe.
Yeah. We're gonna find out. What date is that?
What's tonight? 6? Tonight's
Yes,
6.
That's right. Tonight's another one.
12th.
When is it?
The 12th.
November 12th.
Yes.
I would call Maynard. I think. No, Justin or no?
Maynard's good.
Maynard's also closer to where he killed himself.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
That's a nice thought.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Where he killed himself. Or Billy
They
Trudell
wouldn't
was that
believe
night,
that.
but yeah, who We have something in common, me and your dad, Justin.
Yes.
And there you go. A couple notches on our belts.
That's right.
All right, so we're back tomorrow with Mutt and Dying Guy.
Yep.
Okay. Why are you laughing? We're taping that after, I suppose. Then. Fantastic. So you don't think it'll be drips this week?
I'll do everything in my power to get there.
Okay, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Either way, whatever's good. Anything else from you, Dave?
Nope.
Justin, you're good?
Nope.
All right, boys. See you later.